Holy shit! I think we.
What?
I was gonna say we just broke a record. We actually had one person in here before the intro stopped. We're live feeding ASMR. Appreciate it.
And it's not live feeding; it's just live feed.
Yeah, sorry, live feed.
No, it'll always be live feeding. What's up? Take it. How you doing? So what up? Where are all the peeps? You supposed to do some new show and all this shit. What happened?
No one wants to show up. They hate me and they hate you.
Oh,
Benji hates you. He never liked you.
Never liked me, he said.
Never.
He says, you were always rude, motherfucker, he said.
You gotta have tough skin when hanging out with Justin.
It was good TV, you know what I mean?
It was. Because YouTube is pretty much fucking television. I don't care. I mean, you could be like, no, it's video, but when a live stream happens, it's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's how I feel.
Oh, yeah. Well, we got one person in here. Bong, hit to you, my friend. Oh, there's another
Sorry, native.
Oh, that's right. That's the sensitive one, huh?
That's my sister, yeah. She's like...
Oh, that's your sister? Now we really suck if all we can get in here is family.
But yeah, I'm going to show you guys this. I think it looks pretty cool.
He's got a gaping pussy in his hand.
I do. Truly do. I removed the stitches today at work. Because they split on me. But it's now reopening from the side.
Oh, yeah. See, that's not too bad. I just put some butterfly stitches on it. It's going to be like that anyway. And in your palm, like I said, dude, it's not going to be the greatest place to heal. You know, like when you get something in between your thumb and your finger, you move so much it never heals. It takes forever, months. Yep. No more Benji. Well, we actually sent them the link to see if he wants to air his business. Try to fight for his right.
Someone want to tell Benji to join up? Feel like we're waiting on him. Time is money. Money is time. He ain't got time.
Yeah, I
nor does he have
was
money.
More pissed off about the whole thing of him going back and forth. You can't say you did and didn't do it in the same sentence. Just go with one and write it out. When you're trying to justify yourself, you sound like a junkie. Ooh,
he's like, but it's okay. It's okay if I do it. You guys just don't understand my situation.
That's how it works. I gotta film some shit tonight.
IPMG BPL. Oh, you did? All right, cool. I'll check it out, Chucky. How have you been, Chucky? How's the flag, bro? How's that flag doing? I know you smoke, so how's that flag doing? You still smoking with the flag? I'm going to go check the message real quick. Might be frozen. I am sorry. Sent me a photo. Man just sent me.
You probably just say fuck you. He said so? Oh, Jesus. Did we lose the host here? What the fuck?
No, I'm reading something.
Oh. Did Benji say something?
Benji sent someone a cum shot in his hand. Benji's being weird.
What up, Chucky?
Chucky's the one that sent me that screenshot or the message shot. Dude, that's creepy shit right there.
Also, reptiles. Welcome.
I don't know. Benji's weird, man. He's on crack. He smokes crack. What's up,
no,
Bosa?
Benji's always been different. That has nothing to do with anything.
No, he's a meth head. That has a lot to do with a lot of things.
Well, yeah, but he's always been weird. To be fair, you know. A little bit different from others. I think he likes it that way. God damn it, where's my thing at?
Everything's well, just hands all fucked up.
He's a wuss, everybody.
Shit. I pulled this. No, they're not even close. I wish you would have been there when it happened. You would have been like, damn.
I wouldn't have been proud of you or nothing.
Shit, I had to calm my son down. My two kids were with me, and my oldest was freaking out. My youngest was like, that's cool. Shit was crazy, man. I had to calm down my oldest. But
I had a snake get me today because she had a bad shed, So I soaked her up a little bit, and then I was trying to rub her head, around her head to get the skin started. And fucking, she did some weird death roll, and 2 or 3 fangs just stuck into my finger and went all crazy sideways. Fucking hurt, man. I was like, God damn, I'd rather her just bite me. But with her, when she spun it, how they get the side of their mouth, and the fangs stuck in and got all crazy in there. It was like, fuck. Hurt.
damn.
It's all purple and shit, but it'd be all right.
Fucking A, man. That's
like,
crazy.
Fucking blocking my frog. Motherfucker.
Is that a cat?
Yeah.
It's a cat.
No, it's a fucking dog.
Well, I barely saw it. All I saw was the head. I had to try to make out the body, but it looks like it just blends into the fucking, I don't know, keyboard you got there or some shit.
I don't know what you're talking about. More Bong history. We got 5 in the house. We're rolling.
We are
rolling. This is a show.
There we
Benji,
go.
if you're watching, get your fucking crazy ass up here and defend yourself. We want to hear what you have to say. Seems you've hated me the whole fucking time. Son of a bitch. My heart is broken.
He should come up here and explain
I know
himself.
It's just the dope talking, Benji. We could be friends later when you quit.
It's probably
he's been mad at me a few times, but he just takes things weird,
Must be a New Zealand thing.
Yeah, it's all good.
That's fucking crazy, man. At the same time, I feel bad, but then I don't. I'm like, you know what, dude? Like, you have people that are telling you, like, it's not right. You should be thinking better and doing this and that. And then he's like, but you don't understand. I'm like you said, he justified that it was okay for him, but not anyone else. And I was like, nah, man.
No, yeah.
Wants to slap the shit out of that motherfucker, backhanded, but can't do it over the internet. Smack him with my good hand. What you smoking on?
I don't know. Weed?
Is that medical?
No, I don't know. I
Is
just
that your
place
own
an order and I place an order and it comes, man.
Yeah, that's fine.
I have a really old school type thing going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got mine in a cellophane bag.
I mean, it's good weed and all. I mean, it's hard to tell in the bag, but usually I just buy a QP at a time.
Quarter pound, 4 ounces.
Yep. Yeah. It makes things easier.
It does. It makes life better.
So yeah, it's just like
I can't even smoke out my fucking bong. That shit's fucking piece of shit. Like where the stem goes,
that
dude.
one's
There's
killing
like
me tonight.
fucking too much airflow on mine. So, like, drinking beer tonight.
No, it's a pop. I don't drink.
Oh. That's no fun.
You know, that's the last thing this internet needs would be me drunk. It would not be pretty, I don't think.
You don't think so?
I know I drank for a lot of years, and yeah, it's well, you know, when you drink, that you lose like a tolerance of patience faster. You know, so when you take shit in stride, you know, if I was drinking, there'd be none of that shit. I'd just tell you how I felt right there and there. You know, like violently.
That's good.
I wasn't a very happy. I mean, I was a happy drunk, but it's like once you know hear so much ignorance or so much stupidness, you know, when you're loaded, it's like when you're not loaded, it's like, yeah, whatever. I'm just not gonna listen to you. When you're loaded, it's like, shut the fuck up, man. You know,
Shut the fuck.
It's kind of a different deal.
So where's fucking Benji? Where's that banner? Is it still there?
It's your fucking channel. We can't be inviting the guy to the show and then put up a banner.
Yep. Oh, that's good. See, that's why I like the beer, man. Takes the cost right away, and you get relaxed. So what? Next month you get your shit back?
Well, maybe.
No, we got to sign a petition. Yeah, this shit
Well,
rolling.
I still got. There's still a lot of videos that I have to delete, and I knew it was going to happen because there's a thing. It's like, I mean, there's channels that get away with it and channels that don't. You know, no matter what. But they say when they look over your channel, the first thing they look at is your number one viewed video, and for 3 years it was always my pond filter video, so I never got harassed. Once I got videos that were more views than the pond filter video, feeding videos, that's when I got all the bullshit.
Damn. That's fucked up too, though. Because like that, the whole thing about being getting monetized, right? So like, you did the robot, right, to look through your shit to make sure you were okay to get monetized. But fuck you.
No, what happened there? No.
No.
No,
Went
I
from
like
the
this one. I like
no.
that one better.
How?
Multiplies on love is a lady boy.
Yeah, that's funny.
Quit now. Mr. J, welcome, sir. Welcome.
What's up, Mr. J?
Shit, like Mr. J, he been hanging around the channel for fucking years. Since I started, I think he been around.
But so when you got monetized, you chose the robot route, right?
What do you
Like
mean the robot route? I don't know what you're talking about.
What's the one when like they
I
personally
don't
you
know
could
what
get
you're
like a real
talking about.
person? Motherfucker, just hear me out.
No, when I got monetized, I filled out their bullshit. I got pre-approved beforehand to be into
Correct.
the partner bullshit. I set up an AdSense account, and then as soon as I was credible, it just went through. I think I had to fucking call or something and give them a number or some fucking thing to activate something or do something. I think I had to make a call or something, or maybe an email or something. I don't know. But other than that was it, and then I was monetized. Like so wait, now, though. Now it'll probably be a human review, but I'll have to.
That's what I'm saying. So before it was just like a YouTube thing reviewing you. Now it's real people.
A general algorithm will check your channel and let you through. You know, but when you do certain things, or like even a video, if I get limited ads on a video on my monetized channel, I have to ask for a human review. And now that they're all frozen thaw, they always get passed. But they always harass me with the fucking limited ads on my videos all the time. And it's just their way to hold me back, you know.
That's fucked up.
So that's why I have to do, because they say they respond within 7 days. So everything that I try to put out, I have to try to put it out 7 days in advance. So then I can file for an appeal and it'll be legible for revenue when the video comes out. Because like if I just put a video out today and it goes limited ad and goes out and gets 1 million views before they reevaluate the video, I don't get paid for nothing.
Okay.
Because I have 2 channels. I have the Natural Instinct and then My Animal House. And the Natural Instinct still, but it only makes about $50 a month at this point, so it ain't doing, you know. But it doesn't have any of the how-to videos or any of that shit on there. I made more money from all the how-to and how to breed rat videos and those type videos where I got more income from them than anything.
And are you still collecting on those, or
no? Because that channel's demonetized, motherfucker. I mean, they're collecting views, but I don't get paid for them.
Correct.
October 5th, I can reapply for membership.
So less than.
But I got to start. I'm gonna go through the channel though and delete a bunch of videos and a bunch of shit and.
So when you do that, does that still, because I mean you're monetized, so watch time doesn't mean much.
It'll take away from all my statistics. Like if there's a video with 500,000 views and I delete it, that's 500,000 views that go off of my total views.
Okay.
The comments disappear, everything. So
that's fucked up.
And that's what they say when you get demonetized. They tell you to look over your channel, delete videos that you think might be the ones that are getting you in trouble, and this and that, and blah blah blah, and then reapply 3 months later. It used to be 30 days, I thought, but now it's like 3 months. It's like, what the fuck?
It's fucking crazy. That's fucked up too, though. Knowing that, they already knew about your channel.
Oh yeah, they penalized me for videos that were years old. They had gotten paid from the videos for fucking 2-3 years, and then all of a sudden they demonetized me for it. And it's like, motherfucker, you've been gaining revenue off that video the whole time. So have I. And now all of a sudden it's not okay. It's like, motherfucker, delete the video then. Why demonetize me? It's like, it's your fault too. You were taking money from it. It's like, why do I get penalized? You know what I mean? It's fucking dumb. But that's the way it is. That's how they hold you down, Fuckers.
Yeah, but there's people out there that, post a video daily and they're getting like, 2 million views by a week. And it's like, okay, that's cool. But like, for you to put in that much work and then to be like, hey, someone's feelings got hurt, gonna take away your money for a while. Like, that's really fucked up.
Well, yeah, there's been bigger creators that like was that Tyler Nolan got demonetized for 3 months too. And that was when he was getting really good numbers and shit. And he's all like, it's like losing a really good job. And it is. It's like, depending on what you're getting paid, how big you are, it's going to be more money. But it's like, when you're used to having so much money, per month, and then all of a sudden you don't have it no more, it hurts everything,
Yeah. Man, that's fucking crazy.
Because the videos have always paid for everything, as far as the channel goes, the internet service, the fucking, all the rat supplies and food and bullshit and everything I need for the other animals, paper towels, all that kind of shit. It paid for all of that shit. And then all of a sudden it's gone. It's like, well, God damn it, fucks with your budget a little bit.
It does.
Unless you got the big bucks, and I don't have the big bucks. Technically, I have no bucks. I'm just trying to sell some snakes and some crap to make it through to get monetized.
Fucking crazy though. Like they still make like you're saying, they still people that watch it now with you not being monetized. YouTube still makes the money on it.
They're getting their clicks and all their bullshit still with videos that I don't get paid for. It's like they're using you.
That's fucked.
And that's why I got to get around to deleting them, because it's like, fuck you. I'm tired of you getting paid off of those videos that you're going to fucking not pay me for. It's like, it makes no sense, That's like even Iron Dog. He had that video full, that one that ate the fucking 7 or 8 fucking rat pups or some shit, the snake video. It had, millions of views. He was getting fucking decent money from it. And all of a sudden, bang, they put limited ads on it and then no more revenue. It's like, what the fuck? How do you leave it that long? And then all of a sudden now it's fucking, I'm sure it's because people complain enough or something. I'm sure videos like if they get a certain number of complaints, then they get overviewed or whatever. And I'm sure there's reasons and algorithms for all that stupid shit, but it's like, it just seems dumb,
It does. It sounds fucking retarded.
If a video's been there 2 years and it's been okay the whole time, getting decent views, and then all of a sudden I'm in trouble for it, it's like, what the fuck, Make up your mind when it's a brand new video and then kick it out then to where, it's not fucking hurting what I'm doing, shit like that. But no, fuck no. They'll bleed it for what it's worth and then fucking kick you in the ass later. And it was funny because and it is how it works too, because even when you get like a strike and you're still monetized, but you got a strike, they still don't promote your videos. They don't promote shit. So then if you do get a strike, then your views go down to shit for fucking, instead of like a couple 100,000 views fucking every 2 days, you'll go down to like 20,000 views every 2 days. And it's like, and they just fuck you. And it's like, and it's funny because every time the channel gets going and you start making decent money, then bang, I either get a strike or something happens to where it slows me back down. And it's like, motherfucker, it won't let me just keep going. It's just like, I don't know. Area 51, congrats on them babies. He finally had him some babies, hatched them out. He's a full-bred breeder now. Look at him.
What's up, Matt?
Dancy. He had a hard road getting to some babies, and he made it. He stuck through it, and You know, stuck to some principles, kept learning, and now he got fucking pied babies and shit. Didn't you get 3 visuals out of the pied collection? CSL, welcome, welcome.
What's up, CSL?
So yeah, congrats, 51.
Man, what do you think the biggest struggle is to get your channel going? The first 100?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's considered to be a struggle. You know, some people think growing slow is a bad thing, but I think growing slow and pure is better than growing fast and funky, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, because if you get 10 people, let's say, that watch your videos faithfully, you can get 1,000 people that may never watch any of your videos. So every one of those 1,000 are useless. Those 10 people watching is 100 times better than 1,000 people who don't watch. You know what I mean? So it's like you don't necessarily have to grow fast. You need to grow pure. And that's always what I said. And I've always tried to stick at least to like the reptile animal. I can't say reptile because I have amphibians and arachnids and fucking everything else. But you know, the animal realm. Everything that I've done, even like pond filter videos, fish filter videos, all that bullshit, rat rack videos, everything has been around animals. So I've tried to, you know, but it's like it depends on what you put into it, you know. Like Chris Hardwick, look, I mean, he did videos and he did all right, but as soon as he built a library of genetics, the guy went fucking viral all over the place. You know what I mean? It's like you need a trending topic and shit. You know, I was always good with, you know, it's like I'm not trying to be a millionaire, but if even if let's say a channel made $500, if I can make a channel make $500, if I can have
Let her
4
know.
channels that make $500, that's $2,000 a month. So it's like, you know, so I was always good with smaller numbers. So, you know, it's like if I do one little thing that increases my visual appealing to people by 0.5% or 1%, I'll take that. You know, the bigwigs will say, oh, no, you need a trending topic and this and that. Well, in the reptile community, in this hobby, it's hard for me to have a trending topic. You know what I mean? There's nothing I can do that I know of that's going to be something that nobody else has ever done. You know, it's like, and to be able to be that high into the hobby and do shit like that, I don't have the funds or the room for half of that shit. You know, it's like Mr. Beast, that guy gets millions of views, but he'll take 6 months to make one video. You know, and he's got a whole production team and this and that and another. It's like, you know, he built a name for himself and he learned. He says, like Mr. Beast says, that he could take a channel, a fresh channel without his name, without any of his videos, and within 6 months have 20 million subscribers because of the things that he knows. That's what he says. And it's like, well, fuck. Teach me half of those. Or a quarter of them. I'll take 5 million. I'm good. I'm not greedy. I don't need the whole 20 million subscribers. I'll take 5. I'm good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I feel you on that. Shit. I don't know. It's just, it feels like
But then
some
again,
people
you
are
know,
just better at working on it. You know what I'm saying? Like
well,
when
no,
it comes,
it's all about like topics and keys and the way you word shit and this and that. And it's like, you know, some people are better at it than others. And then YouTube will, and you know, me feeding animals, I'm not, you know, I'm not good. If I would have done like if I would have made the same 1,500 videos or whatever before I deleted a bunch, if I'd have made this all 1,500 and there was no feeding videos, I'd probably have 5 million subscribers. But no, I had 1,000 feeding videos and 500 normal videos. So it's like, yeah, you know, or 300 normal videos or some shit, you know, 1,200 feeding videos. So they're not going to promote me like, oh, this guy's a bigwig at doing something. If I had a huge fucking snake or something, yeah, I just have a ball python. So I just kind of do with what I have and try to, you know, just try to take what I can, you know.
I feel you.
But I'm in like groups on that for what is the shit Tube Buddy or whatever, like Tube Buddy
Yeah.
groups. There's people in there that have done videos for 10 years and then all of a sudden out of the blue they'll have a fucking 6-year-old video go viral. And then all of a sudden they're, you know, then all of a sudden they're popular and all their other videos get views and all this shit. And it's like, well, fuck, man. When's my turn? You know, I've been at this 4 years now. It's like, fuck, you know. But
It's
there's people
different
that'll
though.
think
See,
there's people that think what I've done is a good accomplishment, and to me, I it's not. You know, it's like I should be way more subscribers than I do for the amount of videos that I put out.
like you said, it's that production team. It's, having paid everything, like editors, fucking everyone
Well,
that's
and in the beginning,
lighting.
and like they'll tell you, like YouTube will know if you're growing. It's like once you get up to filming like a 4K video and shit, it's like there's not a lot more to grow. It's like I've already went from a fucking, 4 fucking 80 camera or some shit to a filming in 4K or whatever, and it's like, But that's the thing. You do something new and you start getting popularity, and bang, then they strike one of my videos, one of the older live feeding videos or something, and it's like, so I'm just gonna get rid of them, and then if I start getting some motivation forward in the channel, then there's not a lot for them to take from me. It's like, so because if I, no matter what, even if I have a live feeding video that's got 200 views, that'll be the video that gets the strike, and then bang, then I'll be 3 months with no promotion, no nothing, none of this shit. So it's like, it's hard to say, but the feeding videos, they got more views, but they don't get like long-term views like a how-to video. Like a rat rack, you have to watch the whole video to learn how to build what you're building. The people watch a live feeding video or a feeding video, all they see as soon as it dies, that's all they give 2 shits about. So you don't get the retention. If you can get somebody to watch your video 8 minutes out of 10, that's amazing. But if you got somebody watching a minute of a 10-minute video, then you're not doing so well. And that's the hard part with feeding videos, because as soon as the rat gets snatched up with a snake and gets coiled up, bang, you're done. There's no more excitement after that. I make the whole video because I think it's amazing how a snake eats a fucking huge rat. That's why I make the videos. But you got most of the people that just want to see the death, and that's it.
That's what I normally did. I cut it right after that because I knew no one was watching past that.
Well, I know, and that's the thing, So, but me getting strikes, it's like, I mean, I don't think I've ever went even a whole year without a strike. It's like every year they would seem to give me a strike or 2 or something to fuck me up, and then I wouldn't get promoted for months. My video views went down, and then that would go away. Like this last time, right before I got demonetized, I had a strike, and I just got out of the strike, started putting out videos more again. Views went from like 20,000 views to a couple 100,000 views in 48 hours, and then 2 days later, bang, they demonetized me. It was like, what the fuck, It was like, as soon as I get propelled forward, they slap me down with the older shit I did. So, because they're not giving me a strike for a fucking rat rack build. It's the feeding videos that are getting me. So I'm gonna delete them all, and it's over 1,200 fucking videos that I put out, and that's not shorts. That's full length videos.
No, yeah, content. So like, have you even started deleting them, or like how's long?
I've deleted about 400 or 500, I think, but it was really hard to delete anything that had over like 100,000 views. So there's like, there's,
so that also includes
hard.
you deleting shorts, right? Like,
no, I still have to delete a bunch of shorts too.
Damn.
But like my top short that's got like 6-8 million views or whatever, it's actually a snake not eating a rat. There's a live rat and it just looks at it, because I got the one snake will not eat a rat. The fucking the super pastel I have will not eat a rat unless I make it smell like an African soft fur rat or a regular rat, and then she'll eat it. That's why I put them in the other bins with the rats before I feed and all that. It's a big bunch of bullshit. But anyway, so that one I know I could throw a rat in, film it, snake will get all up close, but it'll never bite it. It's never eaten a rat on its own. You know what I mean? So it's like, to make that video and it go viral like that, it was like, well, fuck, how, it's hard to recreate that video in because you've already done it. So then it's like, you only have so many animals that you can get a fucking rat and a snake like this, and then not get eaten. It's like, well, fuck.
No, that's bull. That's bull. Tell him to check his IG.
They ain't sent me shit. If you are in the comments on the show, tell them that they are lame. Put me a gift on their show again for any amount of money. You're
That's
such
funny.
a douche. He kills me. Thanks for the update, live feed. Appreciate it.
That's funny. That's funny.
Benji, you're a douche. We just thought you'd come up here and speak your mind, you fucking like a man. But you can be a bitch. It's cool. It's cool. I even said we can be friends after you get past the jump.
It's too much work, man. He'd rather be on the junk than have a friend because he thinks him
And it's
being
funny,
on
he's
it.
all like, "You were never a friend anyway." I was more of a friend than half the people he was around. I'll tell you that. But it's all good. It's all good.
See, fuck, that pisses me off. That son of a bitch. Come up here and say something. Quit being the
He
little
won't.
hiding,
He won't. It's
hiding
all
back
good
there,
though.
sucking your
It's
boyfriend's
all
dick over there.
good.
Come on, get up here. You got the link. Come on. You know what? I don't even want him on here, actually. He'll probably come up here butt ass naked. I don't even want to. Knowing after those messages he'd be sending people.
Whatever happened to the New Zealand fella that just used to have a knife hit every now and then, and you know.
Yeah. That's fucking funny.
What you looking at, motherfucker? I'll whip that big New Zealand ass, motherfucker. I learned me some Taekwondo shit at the backside of the Walmart. You hear me, motherfucker?
That's fucking funny. So he has been listening. He has been watching, I take it.
If you watch everything we do, that makes you a fan. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Damn, people are leaving now. They're like, Benji, let me tell you what they're saying. Good, tell them.
Yeah. Fucking snake got me good, that some bitch.
So what? It was like a sideways, right? Like a
Yeah, it was just kind of twisting in my hand, trying to, because I was by its head, trying to get the skin started. And the
yeah.
bitch did the old death roll on me and shit. And next thing you know, I feel these fucking teeth puncturing in. Because there's no bite marks on the bottom, so it's not like she bit me,
Fucking crazy.
It happens.
You got any stuck on you?
What?
Did you get any of the teeth to like stick in you?
I
and
no,
stay?
I don't know. Not that I'm aware of, but it hurt like a motherfucker. It's like it hit a vein or a nerve or something.
Damn.
But I can't tell if there's any teeth in there, but I don't know.
I think I pulled out 4 on that live stream when I got bit by BMO.
Yeah, those fuckers are crazy. And then you got the babies. With them babies, you fuck with them babies at all, that even if you get near the side of their mouth, them sharp little teeth poke right out and get you. It's like, you motherfuckers, man. It's like baby snakes they're like puppies. The smaller they are, the sharper them fucking teeth are, believe it or not. Even though they're sharp when they're in adults, it's like even worse when they're little.
Yeah.
That's why I used to love filming them when they were little, doing the feeding videos, because their teeth are so nasty size for the size of the snake. So when they're eating and you can see all the teeth, it makes it look cool. But that's the shit I get in trouble for, And then it's like, I think I brought death to like a new level kind of thing. Not like I did some bullshit that nobody else did, but I didn't do a feeding video from here. When I did a feeding video, it was right fucking here. You know what I mean? It was like I was up in the business, like those centipede videos and shit. It's like I was inside the carcass as it was being eaten. It's like, and I don't think they like that so much.
So you're using when like filming a camera? Like, are you?
No, well, I have. Well, yeah. Well, no. At that time, I was no. Even now, I still use my phone. I just put my phone inside the tank. I got little tripod things that'll hold the phone and shit, so I can put it actually in the tank, zoom right into where it's like right there. You know what I mean? Because you can be from here and zoom in, and you'll get a grainy picture. The closer you are when you zoom in, the cleaner the picture will be.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
No, it does.
If it's far away and you bring it to you, it'll break up in pixels as it comes. So if you
Yes.
can get the camera as close as you can and then just do a little bit of zoom, it'll be big and vibrant and good
Because
picture.
it's focusing on what's close. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
So yeah, if I would have put all that, I think if I would have put the same effort into videos that weren't feeding videos, I think I would have been more successful at YouTube.
Should do more building shit.
Well, I do have a couple of projects ready, but I got to wait till I'm monetized.
Build that one you were talking about, the dresser.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, I'm not building the dresser one. The one I'm going to build is I just make like the snake rack I built for my males or whatever is out of just shelf boards at Lowe's.
Okay.
But they're all finished boards, and if you put the right parts forward and everything, it just makes it look like it's it's not like a wooden put together rack. You can actually use the fucking shelf boards and just cut them off, and they're easy because the board, the wide shelf board they sell is the same width as the tubs that I bought, so they worked out perfect. Where it's like I just need 5 of these, 4 of these, and put that shit together, And then it looks good because it's all fucking covered melamine,
That shit sucks. I hate melamine.
Yeah, but when you get the shelf boards, they're not as thick as like the big 3/4 inch that you usually get with that shit, and then it's all coated, so it makes it look nice. Like, look, watch.
No, I know what you're talking about because I got the 3/4 inch one, but it's not finished around the edges.
The white rack over there is built out of just shelf boards, and it's all white in the front. It's all finished. It doesn't look like there's no wood color, I guess I'd say, to make it look homemade, or make it look more homemade, I guess.
It looks good.
Or some bullshit. But yeah, you put a couple shelf boards in there, slides back and forth. But people need numbers. People want to see numbers. They want to see like cut lists on like, I need so many boards. I just cut this. You have to walk them straight through it because people that don't do DIY videos that want to, they're only doing it because basically they want to go the cheap route. So it's like, so they're not always as like suave on the building as some other people will be, so they'll watch the whole fucking video, every bit of it, and then if they watch it 2 or 3 times as they're building it, that's just more money you're making,
Okay. You thought about why don't you sell them? Why don't you make them and sell them?
Well, I thought about it maybe, but it all depends. I don't know. Because people are picky. As soon as you build something, then they want you to do it a different way or something. And it's like, no, it's built this way. You take this one or not. And then it's like, well, if you did this, I'd buy one. Then you try to do it, and then that guy don't want a rack, And then it's like, well, fuck, now I got something nobody wants. It's always just bullshit with people. I hate dealing with people.
Well, that's what you gotta, this, like you said, this is the fucking product. Either you want it or buy.
That's like back in the day when I used to sell weed. I only sold quarters. That was it. I would never sell nothing else. No ounces, no nothing. If you wanted an ounce, you bought 4 fucking quarters at this amount. None of that bullshit like, oh, weigh me out this much, that much. Nope, this is what I sell for this amount of money. If you want multiple ones, you pay the same amount of money. It doesn't matter. I don't give 2 shit. Made everything simple.
It's smart.
Yeah. Because you get all them people, I want a gram. I want a half gram. Can you do me a half an eighth? It's like, motherfucker, shut up. Half an eighth. It's like, what the fuck?
No, give me 1.6,
you want
1.7.
1.8 or something. Yeah, whatever it is. It's like, it kills me.
Yeah, I think it's 1.7, but 1.8 too, because either way, one's going to be, yeah. No, I got you.
Now, I just try to non-complicate things,
See, and that's what you got to do with if you build them, man. Like, start it off, just build like 2, see if you can sell them locally, and then who knows?
Are you gonna fund that? Send me some money.
I will try to help fund that.
No, I don't want to hear no bullshit now.
What the fuck?
Uh-oh, you're getting messages now. He's probably on your balls.
No, I
bet you'd like to get on your balls. I bet he would.
That's some gay shit.
Sorry.
But he's live on IG with ASM or live feed.
Oh.
Or live feed sent me, and then he's over there talking. Not live feed, but Benji's over there talking shit. I don't give a flying fuck. Motherfucker's on meth. I give two shits about his opinions and how he feels.
Instagram sucks anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, like that's why I never really went live on there. It's just it's trash. It's just another devil
Too
book.
much drama over there. And he used to whine all the time about all the Instagram people hating him because of this, that, and another. So he must have found a new group of people to hang out with. Because he was always whining about the people not liking him and stuff.
Fuck all that bullshit. Once again, it's made by Devil Book. Don't give a shit about it.
He just seen it.
First off, I'm live here on this channel. I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing just so he can come up here and he can say his little piece and try to convince it's okay for him to do everything his way. But like in reality, let's just be real. Smoking meth's not the best way to go. And I'm not stopping this live stream to go to that one. He kiss my ass or come up here and
This
talk.
one ain't stopping anyway. You could leave, motherfucker, and this live stream's still going. Because I am in control of all this bullshit. Do you hear me now? Oh, yeah.
I was like, why am I big? I was like, I don't. Give two shits about that. Let him go live, let him cry and faint and pout and whatever.
You
He come up here and talk.
You need to get some fucking people in here. Your channel sucks. What the hell?
Hey, I shared it out to all 9 people that viewed it before we went live, and Derek was one of them. I don't know if he was in here for a minute, just watching.
No, he don't like you at all.
No, he doesn't. He's a Chiefs fan. That's why he's watching the game right now.
Oh, is there football going?
It just started today. The NFL, yeah.
I don't watch
just less. Yeah.
I don't watch no goddamn foosball.
You know how I feel about that. I love it.
Foosball sucks balls. You hear me now? Sucks balls. Now I'm leaving me over here because I should be in this first spot anyway. I'm way cooler than you.
I'd say so.
Oh, no, it's true. You get rid of Snakes yet? Did you send him that guy? Is he still talking to you? What?
I got to get him the weight, dude. I just been busy as shit, especially with my hand.
Oh, my fucking God. Now you're whining about it. You got somebody take the fucking Snakes and now you're pouting.
I ain't pouting about shit. I just got shit going on, man.
Okay. Oh, you're pouting a little bit.
I need to hear it.
You got time to do this rotten show.
Hey. What do you mean rotten show?
It's a filthy show about bong hits and stuff.
Probably why a lot of YouTube probably blocks it from a lot of people having bong hits in the title.
No, because you don't put out any content. Your channel's not that active. You ain't done shit in forever, and then all of a sudden we do a couple live streams. Nobody knows who the fuck you got going on anymore.
So what about you? You've been out of it, what, 3 months coming up?
What are you talking about out of it? Motherfucker, on my main channel, I still put out a main content video once a week. I put out a short every day. And on my other channel, I put 3 shorts a day and 3 content videos a week. So fuck you.
Are you serious? 3 shorts a day?
Yes. On the the Natural Instinct channel, I do 3. Same thing I did on My Animal House before I got demonetized.
3 shorts a day, though. That's fucking gnarly, bro. But you have all those videos saved up.
No, I have a lot of animals. They're all those videos are all done weekly. I'll be ahead in videos, like if I only do 3 content videos a week, if I produce 5 that week, then that's 2 extra videos. So then if I do that each week, eventually I could take a week off or something, or be so many videos ahead or this and that,
Okay.
Like that's right now, I have videos on My Animal House channel because I put out so many on the other channel. I have videos scheduled on that channel until way after I should be monetized again.
Hmm.
So like there's pre-scheduled videos way past October 5th that are on that channel.
Smart. That's smart.
Of course it's smart, motherfucker, because if then
Well, I mean, I
if
used
there's any
to,
hassle with your videos, then you can file for an appeal and you got time to get it, an appeal back before it goes out publicly.
well, I used to schedule the videos when I was doing it too, but I just now I don't know that I'm not shooting videos. I don't know.
Well, fuck, man. If
Even
you got
even if
like
I
now,
even if I did it like again, like it would take me so many days to build up extra content. I mean, but like,
it depends on how many animals you got. If you want to produce
and,
one a day and you got, let's say, 15 snakes, you should be able to produce 10 videos or at least 7 videos and some shorts. And then you can make videos from shorts from the full length videos. You can just turn them into a vertical video and change the format and all that shit. And so it's like, you can manipulate everything that you're doing. If you make one video, like say you make one content video, you can make one content video and 2 shorts, because you could show the normal speed and do like I do and do a slow motion video. So that's 3 videos in one, 2 shorts in the content with 1 video.
huh.
What do you
Yeah,
mean,
that's
huh?
smart. No,
Of
that's
course
smart.
it is.
I mean, honestly, so like, I know I could go back to some of my older content and do that, but dude, I don't know. I don't feel like shooting videos.
Well,
It used to be fun, dude, but now with everyone just complaining about everything, I'm like, it ain't that fucking like I love saying got that
there's
shit.
just as many people complaining now as there was then. That's no different.
I think there's more
There's
now.
always going to be somebody whining. It doesn't matter what you do.
Oh, exactly. Totally agree on that.
There's always going to be a hater. Like I said, you could shit a gold egg. Somebody bitch it ain't shiny enough. Just the way it is.
That'd be cool to see some fucking go catch and get pearls though, dude. That'd be dope. Shit, a fucking gold egg though. Fuck that. Sounds painful.
Well, it depends on how big the golden egg is. You know what I mean?
We talking like Willy Wonka, the big one? Or we?
Well, Benji could probably shit out that one. He got that booty hole going, letting everybody in there and stuff. I can't believe he's being a dick. Oh, sure, I can believe it, I guess.
Yeah. It is what it is. I give 2 shits.
One motherfucker is charged. No. Let me see here. Big D's is live too. He only got 6 peeps.
So is I think LMK's live?
They're probably still live too. Oh yeah, he got all kind of folk over there. No, he only got 9s.
Shit. We got the lowest 369. I mean, I was thinking about retitling some of the videos though, like the one with my bell, and she fucking ate that shit alive, and I did my own reaction.
Well, yeah, you could do that, but either way, if you're not going to make any new content, why are you fucking with the old content?
Because that was my most viewed, and I feel like I could overpass what it got.
Well, then why don't you just make new videos?
I could, and I should.
No, because you say you don't like them.
I do, but I don't know. Like it is like.
Oh, you're kind of being a whiner.
So feeding live is my personal interest. Like that's the best way for me. And personally, I feel like you should feed your ball python. That's just my opinion. But does it look bad when a lot of people are doing it, and especially when your name's BPL and you say got that shit? and you're like,
Well,
fuck
yeah,
that
but
rat.
yeah,
Like,
but you got to remember the people that are fighting against us having these animals don't have two fucking. They have no knowledge of any of us. It's
I'm
not
saying
like
I'm
they
hurting you
know
guys.
about all of us. It's like that. Even Brian Barczyk, fucking, and bunch of bigwigs have said it. It's like the live feeding videos and shit. I mean, it may look bad to certain people that are whining or whatnot, but the people that are bitching about having the animals, they just don't want us to have them, and they're just using those things as an excuse. So it doesn't matter if they're using it as an excuse, they'll find another excuse. Oh, they're keeping them in a drawer. Oh, they're doing this. So they're always going to have something to bitch about. So why worry about what they're bitching about? It doesn't matter if you feed it live or not. Either way, that rat still died. I still get people that say, "Oh, that poor rat! I can't believe you did that. You were shaking it to death. It was already dead, bitch." It's like, what do you mean I shook it to death? It's like it was dead. I was shaking it, trying to make it look alive. It's like the people that are so naive to the situation that judge it, they don't know the difference between the live feeding or not, or this and that. It's like they're gonna bitch no matter what. It doesn't matter if everybody in the world quit fucking doing live feeding. They'd still bitch. They're still gonna not want us to have the animals or whatnot. So it doesn't really matter. I think it's a worse. It's worse if you're feeding them shit that's too big, shit they don't normally eat. You're fucking trying to, you know, that's like fucking people feeding a fucking guinea pig to a ball python. They just want to watch something die. They know damn well it can't eat it. It's like, so those videos are the ones that are giving us more of a bad name than somebody just feeding a normal sized rat to a snake of what it eats. It's like, fuck. African
that was
softfoot rat,
that was
shoot.
what Prin, Pet, Princess Pets or whatever his
Yeah,
fucking
no,
name is.
no, his was a retic. I was just saying in general.
Who was the one that used to post those videos of like the gecko versus like the beardy and like
Oh, I don't know. There was a bunch of people that put different shit out, but
shit like that really hurts the hobby by a lot. Like that makes everyone look bad.
I don't know. I don't. Well, I don't know if it necessarily makes people look bad, but because, like I said, for every 10 people that fucking like it, there's going to be 100 people that don't. It doesn't matter what the subject is.
That's fucking yeah.
Everybody thinks like, I mean, do you think any of those politicians that don't want somebody to have a tagoo or some shit gives two shits about my fucking feeding videos? They don't know who the fuck I am. I mean,
I feel you. That's fucking anyway. I don't know. I've thought about it, but then once again, dude, I don't know. I feel like I'm hurting.
regardless if you get in trouble or not, anything I think you do on YouTube, you should just be like normal about it. It's like, it's like if you're gonna feed it normal shit. Do what it's supposed to do. At least you're within the realm of what that snake naturally does. It's when you get out of that it gets all
I,
crazy. It's like people are like, "Oh my god, why'd you feed that baby little rat to that?" And it's like, well, because it was the appropriate size. It doesn't have nothing to do with it being a fucking baby. It's just the right size. That's as simple as that. But no,
yeah,
everybody will blow it up that, oh my god, it's little. Well, little shit has to eat too. It's not just big shit that eat. It's like, oh, you should have let it live. For what? To get on your kitchen table and you fucking put decon out and kill it? What's the difference? You know what I mean? Half in 90% of the people that are fucking bitching about live feeding videos, the motherfuckers got rat traps in their garage, or if they seen a mouse across their counter, they're not just going to say, oh, you can stay there and eat as much as you want. No, they're going to kill it. But that's okay. It's like, and it'll get thrown away and wasted. I don't think it's about, I think it's more about fucking education than anything. People aren't educated. They have no idea.
it's true though.
The dude with the mink or whatever, he can kill 250 rats in one video. He could have fucking monitors and fucking shit tearing them up, and dogs and shit ripping the shit out of rats and killing them, and that's okay. But if one mouse dies on my video with the snake eating it because it's supposed to be eaten, that's not okay. It just makes no fucking sense. This animal's not going to waste. It's actually going to what it was put on this fucking earth for. Rodents are food. Rodents were not meant to be anything else other than food for bigger animals. That's just what they're there for. They don't help anything else. There's no balance of them. They don't really take down any animal control because they'll eat fucking garbage. It's not like, oh, we got to have the mice because they keep the crickets under control. No, mice are fucking food. Rodents, scavengers of the fucking of the earth. You know, it's like, they're meant to be food, not fucking pets. If you want to make one a pet, that's on you. You know, there's alligators as pets too, but you still got to eat. And it's going to take down a caribou or a fucking Bambi.
So, you actually did say something really clever that actually.
Of course, I said something fucking clever, motherfucker. It's what I do.
Anyway, so you're like, it's not okay for us to feed a live rat to us. Live feeding to our snakes, but it's okay for them to kill the rat with poison.
Dude, look, if you look it up on YouTube, TikTok, anything, there's so many channels where they just rat traps killing mice. They're all like, oh, this trap, let's see how this trap works today. Oh, they killed 15 rats. This is your home defense against rats. That video's fine. Fine, killing 10, 15 rats, it's no problem. But if one rat gets eaten for a good purpose, I get in trouble for that. It's like,
But see, and that's another thing people don't understand. A lot of the people, so like when I was doing my videos and shorts and whatnot, like that was from my own personal breeding of my rats. It's not like I'm going out buying these things. I'm taking care of them.
And people think that. I can't believe you bought that pet rat and fed it. It's like pet nothing. I bred that motherfucker. I bred it for food. Well, it's still the same. No, it ain't. It's still a rat. They're all the same. That's like, pet stores, they call them fancy rats or fancy mice. They ain't fancy fucking nothing. They just call them that because people don't want to buy a feeder rat as a pet. Nobody wants, because they think it's a feeder animal, so they don't want to buy it. So they call it a fancy rat, and they sell them all day. It's okay. But it's the same fucking rat. There ain't nothing fancy about it. Same fucking mouse, same fucking rat. They're nothing fancy about them. They're just fucking... That's like when they put fancy ball python. Ain't nothing fancy about them. They single gene just like the rest of them. They're there. It's like...
Yeah. No, that's true, though.
It's fucking dumb, man. It's like... And that's the thing. And if you argue with YouTube, all they tell you is each case is different. And it's like, well, how is it different? How is it okay to kill 250 rats and then go to waste versus me breeding a healthy rat and feeding it to the snake, which is supposed to eat the fucking rat? How many of these people that are bitching us about live feeding videos, how many of these people have cats because they want to keep the mice away? Oh, so it's okay to have a cat that'll rip up a fucking mouse all day for you and keep your house controlled. But if my snake eats one, it's wrong. That's the fucking bullshit that is just wrong in this hobby.
Hey, read that one. That's legit.
Oh, yeah. I've had them do that, too, because I actually I had to go to Petco or something, and they sell just mice. They don't sell rats, and they'll only sell males. So every now and then I'll grab a male from them just to put in a new bloodline, into my mice, And it's like, this isn't a feeder, is it? And it's like, no, actually, but if you tell them it is, they get all offended. And it's like, it says feeder rat right there. You're selling it as a feeder rodent. And then you're going to give me a bad time because the snake's going to eat it. It's like, fuck that,
Yeah, and so it was a customer though behind her that gave her shit about it. It wasn't even like it wasn't even an employee. But they sell them. They sell them here. They sell them here though at the Petco.
Yeah,
and you can go there and be like, I need 5 feeder mice, and they'll sell them. But they have males and females for sale here.
Oh, see, if you go to either pet store, whenever they have rodents of any kind, they're always male. Now you can go to the mom and pop place and they'll sell you males or females, but if you go to a Petco or something, they're all males because they don't want to sell you breeding pairs and shit. It's just stupid. It's like, so you only sell males, so we can't breed them to make our own, but you don't want us to feed them to the snakes. It's like,
Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
You know, maybe 1 out of 100 people buying them mice, it's because they want a pet mouse. You know, it's like,
Why would they stink worse than rats?
if somebody said, "Oh, I wanted a pet rat," I'll give them one. I give two. You can. I got 100 of them. Take one. So I don't give a fuck.
I tried to do it with Josue, the fucking mouse breeding at the time with the rats, dude. The next day, the smell of the mouse was just rank. Nope, there's
The big thing with the mice is you have to get rid of the males. You can't. If you have like a grow out bin of mice males, they'll stink worse than everything. Out of
no.
all your other rats, all that bullshit. See, now that was the good thing about ASF rats. You could have ASF rats, and you could not clean their tub for 20 days, even 25 days. You still wouldn't really smell nothing. They're not a stinky animal.
Yeah, fuck that, dude. The mice stunk, bro. Like the
But they
rat's not
do.
bad.
But a dead African software rat stinks way different than like a mouse or a regular rat. They have like a certain stink. Like if I have one die off or something, because they'll just bury that fucker, you know, act like it's not even there anymore. And then I'll walk into the room and I can literally smell Derek Reptiles. Welcome, welcome.
What's up,
I
Derek?
can smell, and I'll tell you if it's a dead rat, mouse, or African software. I can tell the difference between all of them. They all have their own distinctive smell. It's
Yeah,
funky.
that stinks.
Yeah.
No,
But if you
I don't.
breed long enough, shit's gonna die. I mean, they only last so long. You know, it's like you got moms and shit that are all looking all withered and skinny and shit. You know, next thing you know, where'd they go? Oh, they're underneath the fucking shit, dead. You know, it's like
Fuck that. What's up, Derek? How you doing, bro? You guys win tonight? Sorry, I got to bring it up. Chiefs win tonight?
oh fucking Jesus, foosball sucks. It's for girls and shit.
Yeah, man. But fucking, it's crazy. So here, like, even like just people bitching about everything, just like
He says they're still playing. Fungus Queen, welcome, welcome. Are you getting yelled at again?
no.
Don't lie. How many of them twisted teas you got?
That's my second.
And how many you got?
4.
Damn, 4. It could be an evening, ladies and gentlemen, later on. It could be an evening.
Oh, funny. Ha 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 ha.
We usually don't do very good until the second hour anyway. So, or second hour
I got.
and a half, whatever.
I have to ask this, Derek.
Don't ask, man. Don't do it.
What's the score, Derek?
Oh, fuck that food. No.
Hey,
If he was winning, he would have told you the score, so you automatically know that.
that the Lions are winning.
Yeah.
No.
I'm on my third 16-hour shift. Jesus, Derek. He's Superman, that fella.
Yeah. I'm in the bathroom. I'll tell you in a sec.
Well, what was it before you went to the fucking bathroom? Jesus Christ, it can't change that much. I can't believe Benji said you were lame. That's pretty funny.
He said you're fucking lame, and he said we're both
no.
no.
That was directed towards you.
It was not.
No, he loves me. We're like brothers and shit.
And look at the bottom. It says, "I wouldn't be a guest on their show again for any amount of money." Morons. You see that? It says morons, not moron. It's plural, so that means 2.
He don't mean it. He's only talking about you. Be right back. Yeah, because Fungus Queen's a Chiefs fan too.
Let's go Lions. Okay, right on.
Nice.
That's cool. Hell yeah.
That'll
Which
be
one?
fun.
Just out of curiosity.
Hopefully, you see some famous people. I won't be there, of course, so you know that it won't be that famous. But
That'll be the day.
what it is, what it ain't. Midget's
that'll
breath do stank.
that'll be the day, dude. When you get enough babies and I'm telling you, build some racks. Let's try it out and see what happens. Who knows? Maybe we'll have to need some racks and you never sell them. There you go. Bam, done.
What are you back on the racks again?
Yeah.
Well, see, I need another
Well,
one
you
though,
said
because
you were talking about being famous, so you got to get some more babies going. You got to get a
ain't
table.
nobody,
You got
no,
to
I
sell
don't
some
need any
racks.
more fucking babies. Nobody buys the ones I got now. Fuck. You want one?
I can't.
I don't want to hear any bullshit from you.
I just can't.
You're
Or
the
I
one that
would.
said
Fuck.
you was going to buy one of them clowns. That's why I made them. And now you're backtracking on it. Don't they call that Indian giving or something? The kind of bullshit is that?
Oh, that's funny shit. I would if I could.
So
Honestly, I
now,
would.
so now I got extra snakes because you ran your mouth. Everybody said they wanted one, but now I made them. Nobody wants one.
How much are they?
I need a lot of money.
Tell me honestly, how much for a baby?
It depends on which one you want.
Let's just say you got a super clown, the killer
I
clown.
have a super pastel female, 400 plus shipping.
Okay.
They
What do you
average
got?
550 on Morph Market. So that's 150 less than
What's
normal.
what is it? My Animal House on there?
What is?
Your Morph Market?
I don't have a Morph Market. I
Oh
should make
Jesus
one.
Christ! You should.
I need to sell some snakes. But like I got 9 fucking pastel 100% het clowns. Nobody would fucking cost more to ship them fucking things than they're worth. It's like shit. I got 9 of them little son of bitches.
Yeah.
I gotta
Yeah,
feed them the goddamn mice and shit, little tiny critters running around fucking causing trouble.
You need to though, dude. Like seriously, because I mean, like, why not? Why not try Morph Market? What's the worst that's gonna happen?
I
Still, no
know
one buys them.
I should make a Morph Market. Yeah, but there's thousands of people on there. Ain't nobody gonna buy my shit.
Yeah, but it's clown. How many people look up clown? Like honestly, like I could understand like some of the Janes, but like clown, bro, come on. That's probably one of the top 3 for newbies too, like that are getting into the hobby. Pied, clown, and like pastel's very common. That cinnamon's common. Fucking, there's a lot of like plain
There's
Janes,
so
but
many
like
of them nowadays that it makes no sense to even try to memorize them all because half of them are fucking something else. They got fucking all these different snakes, and it's gonna like now they got all well even the current bullshit like this and this is the same or this and this is the same, and it's like fucking it all boils down to line breeding. It's like whoever had those genetics, they bred for a certain trait that visually caught their eye. Their snakes are going to look a little different than this fucker snake, but the genetic is the same. It's like, it's crazy. There's like fucking, it used to be like 300 or 400 genetics. Now, how many is there now? 800 or something. It's fucking ridiculous. People say names anymore. I have never even fucking heard of them snakes ever. Oh, this snake, that snake. And it's like, what the fuck? I've been in this game long. I ain't never heard those fucking names come out of nobody before. It's like weird shit. And it's like, what the fuck? I don't know.
yeah,
Somebody
some
will
of them
produce
names.
something, and somebody will produce something, and it's their fucking dinger. Oh my god, this has got to be a new gene. It's this and that because it looks different. Then they call it something else, breed it, and sell it to other people, and they're calling it that. And it's like, motherfucker, it's just one of these that looks different.
Yep, I feel you.
Well, look here. I'll get a good example right now. Watch.
If you guys haven't already, please smack that like button. Share the shit out.
These are feisty little bastards.
Hopefully Justin gets bit on live stream. Just make sure he shows it. If you get bit, do it on camera.
Here. Look at these 2 snakes.
Hold on, let me put you on solo.
Look, see like this one, right? This is the regular, it's just a pastel 100% head clown. But look at all the alien heads have like no dots. None. Very little. You know, even the one's got just a tiny little one way up there, but there's no dots within this, right? And the same parents produced this snake, which is the exact same genetics, but it just looks different. These got all the keyholes are there. It's brighter. It's like way more busy, and it is the exact same genetics as this snake, but they look totally different. But the parents are the same. The genetics are the same. They're both fucking. There can only be a pastel 100% het clown. That's all they can be. There can be nothing else. And I've done this pairing before, so it's like now now somebody will take this one. Oh look, this one doesn't have any keyholes. This is a whole different species, and they'll give it a fucking name, breed it again, and make babies that don't have any dots in the keyholes. And then you got a pastel that looks totally different than a normal pastel that's got dots in the keyholes. You know what I mean? And that's why we have 500 million fucking genes nowadays. But anyway, these are pastels, 100%. Anybody want them? You let me know.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, just the two differences of those fucking snakes is unreal, and they're exactly the same genetics.
So why don't you do the line breeding on that?
Well, that I did. Well, that's the thing. Well, that when I bred the first time, because I don't want to keep any of them, but like. The 9 that I just produced, I don't need any of those because I already have pastel 100% het females. I kept one from the first litter that I did. And it was the same thing. There were 6 babies and they all looked different. You know, and some of them had busy keyholes, some didn't. So then I kept one of them out of there, the one that I liked, which doesn't have very busy keyholes and this and that. And then that's the one I kept. And if I ever breed her, then I'll take whichever baby appeals to me out of her. And that's just kind of that's how genetics look different. You know, it's like, just because it physically looks different doesn't mean that it's something different, you know? It's like
that's true. That's true.
And then you got to figure we're just the United States. There's other countries that do this shit, and then they have these snakes and they're breeding for their eye appeal. You know, it's like some people in their clowns, they don't the teardrops and shit. People don't like the dots. Some people just like the teardrops, no dots. So if you have a snake that's got more teardrops than dots, you keep that one, and then it has a baby, and then it's got like no dots and only drips, then that's the one you're going to keep. And then that clown's going to look different from that clown. You know, it's going to look more like a blade clown or something that's not as busy, and then it's not. It's just a line-bred normal clown that you took to your eye appeal, because the babies aren't always going to be the same. They're always going to look a little bit different. So if you always take the one that looks different, you're always going to have a different looking baby. And then if you got, you know, I mean, that's like here, you can give 2 identical babies to someone in the US one and someone in the UK, give them one. And 10 years later, see what their snakes look like that they've line bred and produced. I bet they'll look 2 different snakes. You know, unless their interests were exactly the same on what was appealing to them, you know, as far as busy or not busy or brighter or darker or this and that, you know. But 9 times out of 10, they're going to have 2 different looking snakes, you know. See, look, we start talking about snakes and everybody leaves.
That's weird, though. We're both like reptile, you know what I'm saying? And like, I mean, usually it's people with reptiles in here. So I'm like, bring up actual reptiles and like, we're out now. We're gone.
People don't want to hear all that fucking fancy shit. They want to think they got something new.
That's just it. Like you were saying, though, if you just keep doing it the way you want and you choose certain ones and blah, 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 like that pastel you have that's 100% het clown for, you know, 100% het clown, that you keep line breeding that thing until there's nothing. I mean, it's just, people are going to be like, that's not a pastel.
Yeah, like
if
I keep the one that didn't have no dots in the keyholes and keep breeding that one and just keep taking the plainest looking one each time, it'll just be less busy. Some people like the really busy ones, you know, like in the last litter or in the last clutch I had, that there was one of the pastel females in there that was really busy, like the little one I just showed you. And I think that one went to J&G. He bought that one. So, I mean, because he liked the really busy, you know, keyhole patterns, and some people like the ones that don't have as many keyholes, you know. So it's whoever's breeding it. And if you breed it more than 1 or 2 generations, you can physically breed towards what you like, you know.
That's true.
I mean, that's like if you have 5 identical snakes that have all 5 identical markings, and there's one that's a little bit brighter than the other 5, which one are you going to keep? You know,
The brighter one, of course.
usually most people will, unless they like the darker ones. But most people will take the bright one. You know, it's like I'm going to keep this one and go on from there. So it's like you're no matter what, you're always making a line breeding decision when you keep a baby because it's physically going to be appealing. Do you like pies? Some people like high white, low white, 50%. You know, everybody likes their little traits. You know, I mean, you could breed a pie basically to where it's got one little dot on it. You know, and still a pie.
True.
You know.
True.
But yeah, but that's all just, and that's the thing. And if you got people in different countries with different genetics, they're going different directions. So who knows how many of these snakes are actually the same, or you know how many different genetics there actually really is.
That's fucked up too. Like being like it's a new gene, and then people take it as a new gene, and then like find out that it's not really a new gene.
Well, that's like there's supposed to be like 7 or something different pastels or some fucking thing, you know, lemon pastel, this pastel, and all this shit. And it's like, well, so what? One's brighter than the other one. This one's a little more yellow than this one. So you kept this one. Now all of a sudden it's a lemon one. No, it's just brighter. I mean, it's like there's, like I said, I think there's too many basement breeders that are coming up with they don't know snakes, and it's a new gene, you know. It's like this got to be the dinker, and then they breed it and sell those babies. And I hate when people say, "Oh, it's a possible this, that, and another." It's like, well, mathematically, if you know the genes of your snake, you should be able to tell, mathematically at least, what the percentage of everything is. It's either 50% fucking whatever, 50% head or whatnot, 66% head. It's like. So when somebody says it's possible this, it's like, so they're just guessing. So then when they sell that snake, then that guessing game just moves on with the next person. And they breed it and it's like this, and this, and it's possibly this. So then there's always that possibleness there. And nobody knows if it's there or not.
That's true. Like, how can you? I don't know, dude. The whole possibly like
yeah, but even look how many breeders do you know that get a hold of like Billy and all these bigwigs and shit to try to identify these snakes? What do you think's in here? Well, I think it's this, that, and this. There's still, I think. It's like if you know the genetics of your snake exactly, that's why I said that I think people should breed your shit out to know that it's only got that in it. So then when you say it's pastel, it's only pastel. It can only be pastel. It's like that's why I bought a super pastel. So all the babies have to be pastel. There's no guessing game on if they are or not. They're all pastel, genetically have to be pastel. So it's like there's no maybe. It's just there. Now, if there was a 50% het or a normal in there, then there's going to be ones that are, you could get a normal that's a little bit bright when it's a baby. Oh, this is a pastel. It grows up. No, it's just a normal. It's like, so I don't know. I think that we need to eliminate some of the guessing game in this. And that's like people, talk about how they're doing these scans of genetics and all this, trying to prove all the shit. And some people are against it and some people aren't. But I think to be for it would be better. It's like dogs. When you buy a dog, you want to know that you're buying that breed of dog. When you're buying a fucking bully or a mastiff or this and that, you want to know the genetics from each side or what they're supposed to be. And that's what that kind of dog that is. To where if you ever breed it or whatnot, then you know what you're passing on. We should be the same way in the snake business. There's too many genetics.
I agree.
And it'll be a long way before we can get that kind of a library of shit, but
See, that's another thing. If you like, so that kind of bothers me with what you said. Like, if you got to hit someone else up and show them over a camera, like, what do you think this is? And you bred it, and you bred it. Like, maybe you shouldn't be breeding, right? And just
no, if people get too many genes and like they'll take a fucking 3 gene
that's
snake
what I'm
with
saying.
a 4
So
gene
like
snake, cram those fuckers together, and now there's like fucking 252 possibilities of what can be. Lakers, welcome. So people are fucking. It's just nuts how it works. It's like I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't know, man. Like, that's why I didn't go like crazy, and I got like shit. I know what is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, so
well,
like,
yeah. Well, like if somebody like I've had people on the stream and shit, they're all like, "Hey, Justin, you want this snake? It's this, possibly this." No, I don't want it. I don't want any possible nothing. When I bought my snakes, I was a little naive in the beginning of what a het was and this and that, and kind of I should have gone a couple different routes on some of the snakes I got, but I just bought the basic genetics to where I knew what I was working with to go from there. You know, it wasn't like I bought a 4 gene snake and an 8 or a 6 gene snake and tried to throw them together and guess what the babies are. It's like, you know, if it's that blurred, you can't tell what the babies are. What really good is it? You know, I mean, it kind of waters down. I know everybody wants these unique snakes and shit, but if you don't know what they are anymore, what fucking good is it? You know?
Yeah, no, I
Because
feel you.
what kind of ball python is this? Like, I don't know. There's like 8 different, you know, fucking genes in play, and the combinations could be, you know, 50 different thousand combinations or some shit between 6 snakes of what it could be, or hit this or that, or, you know, and that just depends on if you got recessives or not, and fucking, and then, you know, that brings it all to fucking 67% this and 50% this and that. And it's like, fuck, man. It's like when people get into these new genes, they spend ungodly amount of money for like 50% het, you know, normals of this gene, because they want that one little chance that they're gonna catch it, you know, for cheap, you know, and it's like, and that's how everything gets so washed out.
Yeah.
But I don't know shit. I'm just a tiny fella in a big sea of business.
Nah, dude, bullshit. You know some shit. And that's,
Well, no, I just speak common sense about it. It's like, you know, it
and
just
you
seems
do.
to it seems odd to me that, like, if you do throw all these snakes together and you can't, if you can't pinpoint what the babies are, or even some of these genetics that, you know, people are like, oh, it's this because of this, or, well, I'm not knocking any genes, but let's say, oh, like lace, there's a lot of people that mistake lace all the time. And it's like, really, what is the characteristics of it? Oh, well, this one guy can tell you exactly if it is or isn't a lace. And then it's like, so if there's only one guy judging if it is or isn't, what is he judging on? I mean, if you have a snake that's going to come out different pattern, different this, they're all not going to be identical. They're always going to be a little bit different. If this one's not as busy, does it have this gene in it? Or this one's busier, so does it have this gene in it? It's like, it's so jumbled that it's just crazy. I just assume be all like, no, it's this, and this. So I mean, even if you get into the heads, you can say it's 50% head this, not possibly this. Once they say possibly, there's not. I mean, they're like 33% or less chance that it's there. So if like they were probably working with 50% and they had babies, and then nothing came above it,
Well,
so then these
that's what
babies
I
are technically 33% head chance
see.
that they
So,
are, but
no, no,
and then
see,
and then
like,
then it's just so
that's
washed out that people,
that's
you know.
why the collection, like, everyone's like, I could easily gotten clowns, more pies, blah blah blah. But with what I got was stuff that if I once I bred together, like, I knew the possible. It wasn't like, hey, I had this six, like you were saying, 6 gene female to a, or a 4 gene female to a 6 gene male, and then they're like, what did I get? Like, starting with me personally, I'm just saying, like, that's what kills the hobby a little bit, right? Because like you were saying, it's
Well,
possible this, and like this is just my personal opinion. I'm not trying to knock down anyone's money making, how they're doing their things. Like, keep doing you. Like, that's awesome. I'm not here to
for
hate on
sure.
you. But at the same time, it's like, if you get in the hobby because you have a lot of money and you're buying this and this and you're trying to breed that and that and you're thinking like, oh, what did I hit? Blah blah blah. Like, it's possible this, possible that, whatever. Like that, I feel like hurts
Well, you know, that's
community
but you
wise
got to
more.
remember that that's what fucked with all the old boys. That's why all the old boys were all mad. These guys put in 20, 15, 20 years of breeding these snakes to figure out what they were, and discover genetics, you know, like Brian and all these guys. They're the founders of a lot of these genes, you know. So it's like, when people are just throwing shit around, it just, I don't know, it's just wacky. If it looks different, it's a new gene. People are too, I don't know. They should be more for sure. If you can't tell what the babies are, why are you breeding them?
Yep, that's how I feel about it.
But yeah, I don't know. It's all crazy. You know, that's like, you know, people be like, oh, I think that's got some of this in there. It's like, you know, that's where the rabbit hole starts, you know. It's like,
I don't think I would ever buy anything that someone like you said would say, "Oh, but it's possible this." Like, fuck the possible.
Or
Like,
or
what
or
are the genes that you can
or,
see? You know what
or
I'm
yeah,
saying?
or if they got like a dinker project and it's like, oh, these babies are from my dinker project. It's this, and a possible unknown gene, and it's like, well, that's even worse.
But like, yeah, like let's just say you're like, you know what, fuck it, you buy one. Let's just say it looks like a normal, you breed it out, and then it makes something that's fucking fantastic. Like, yeah,
Well, I think it was there was somebody in the community or something, and they said they bred this same pairing 2 or 3 times, and one time there was just like this really unique baby, and they bred that baby, and they still can't get one that looks like that one. You know, it's like, so shit's gonna come out different, and that doesn't always mean that you can duplicate that. Like the Stormtrooper, when that first came out, when it was a baby, it was all black and white. They've never been able to produce one that's exactly like that again. You know, they've paired the same pairing over and over again, but that one was stuck out, and that's what made it so popular. You know, and then it's like they have the same parents and shit, and they can't get another one that looks the
that's
same.
that is so beautiful, the Stormtrooper though. But
Yeah, but now it's all blacked out. It's hardly got any white on it. It doesn't even. It's washed out. Look at a current picture of it. It's like it's not even cool looking anymore.
the Pompeii from Justin, isn't it?
What is
Yeah,
it? Pompa. What the fuck is that?
the Pompeii from
Yeah.
I think, is he talking about Justin Velka? I think he is, but also Miguel works with it as well.
Is it a single gene or is it a mixture of snakes that they call something?
Fuck. Honestly, I can't remember.
See, this is
It's
why I
been a
don't try to
while.
keep track of all that bullshit.
That's
You know?
why, yeah, I'm like, yeah,
And that's the bad thing, you know. There's a lot of these breeders and shit that they're even like littler breeders. Oh, I want to breed, you know, this such and such snake that's worth all this money. It's like, yeah, but if you breed that snake and nobody knows who the fuck you are you going to be able to sell that snake? Is the thing, you know. And then, hold on, I'll be right back.
you're in trouble. You're in trouble. But that's crazy. I don't even know what the hell is in it, but the Pompeii is fucking. I seen that shit with Miguel. That shit's badass. But I don't know what genes make it up, or if it's its own gene, or what. I'd rather just know with what I have. New genes coming out, all that don't interest me. It's all about what I have. But a lot of my collection's about to leave anyway, so it is what it is. What's up, BPL Junior? He's in trouble. He's in trouble. We're both gone now. Like,
Fucking old lady locked herself out and shit.
like outside?
Yeah, she fucking what's up, Junior? She the screen door slams and the little buttons broke or whatever on the inside or something for the springs that broke inside of there. So the screen door will slam and then it don't open. From the outside, you can't press the button and get it to move. So she basically locked herself out.
Damn.
So she was all beating on the window and shit. It's like, what are you gonna do if I'm not here and you do that shit? You just gonna sit outside and wait? What the fuck? Well, the dog did that to me when we first got that dog, the goddamn lab. It's a great big son bitch. It would, if I left it inside when I went outside, it would jump up on the door and it would lock the deadbolt. So he locked me out 2-3 times. This big motherfucker right here. Yeah, one time it was in the wintertime. I froze my ass off. I had to wait like 2 hours outside. I didn't have no phone, no nothing. No keys, no nothing.
That's crazy.
It was a bad deal. I had to wait till Trish got off work. I was freezing.
7 in the house now. There we go. People are coming in. Appreciate you. One's in the
nobody
background.
likes
I know. Hey, no.
half the people in here, you
Benji
family.
hates you.
Benji hates you.
No, he hates you.
No, we're besties. What?
I just think it's funny you call him bestie.
We're besties.
He's probably agitated watching right now and being like, I hope you both die right now.
Oh, I'm sure he's already fucking whipped up a voodoo doll or something. He's probably injecting it with meth. Little voodoo doll.
No, that'd be Wisdom of Supply.
It's like, fuck you, Animal House. No, his head's gonna clear up and we'll be besties again. It'll be fine.
That's funny shit right there. That is some funny shit. This motherfucker, I don't even know what to. I'm not even gonna bring his sorry ass up anymore until he gets clean.
Motherfucker, you bring him up every 10 minutes. It's all right. We're besties.
Hey, in the house, if you're already, please smack the like button, share this shit out. Why it's called Real Talking Bong Hits.
That's why look, we quit talking about snakes and now 8 people are here. Nobody wants to hear about that genetic bullshit.
I know we fucking talk snakes. Everyone left. It was crazy. The minute we get on something else, it's like
shit at work, Lakers. It's a nasty little wound. And then he just cut out the stitches today too early, so it's splitting back open. It looks pretty good if you want to see it.
I'll show it.
Show the peeps.
I'm showing the peeps right now. If you guys want to see this, if you don't want to see this, look away.
Somebody left. Nobody wanted to see it. They was afraid you was gonna pull out your winder.
I gotta figure out how to. There we go. I wrapped it. And I don't even know how I wrapped it. I'm like,
Oh yeah, it does look actually not that bad. It looked worse when you first showed me. The redness is not as red and shit, but yeah, it's such in a shitty place. It's gonna take forever to heal. Remember, I did a lot of mechanics, man. I busted open knuckles many times, and you bust open a knuckle, it take 3 months to heal that motherfucker because you always bust it open, moving your fingers, or this and that. It's like fucking, it's crazy. Where's my bestie? Did you send him the link?
I sent your bestie the link, bro. He doesn't want to join. He's mad.
No, he's just under the weather.
He's upset no one brung his fucking butt plugs for him. He was trying to get some for meth.
No, we're besties and stuff.
Good old Jenny Crank.
Jenny Crack?
Crank.
Jenny Crank. That's funny.
I'm only doing it to lose some weight. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but you could see it in his face. He didn't look good.
No, he looked fucking sick as fuck.
He didn't look healthy.
I'm not liking the way I'm wrapping it this time.
Well, then wrap it again. Where's my bestie? Where's that one-footed motherfucker that lied to us? That son of a bitch. He didn't get cut off only half of it. That shit don't even count.
It counts. That counts, bro. That has to count.
No, it don't.
All right, it don't count.
It's only half a foot. He said the whole foot got cut off. That was only half a foot.
Everyone
and he should be peg-legging on it. He's just whining about it. You got to get used to that shit. He needs to toughen up the nub or his heel. His heel should already be roughed up, too. He should be able to walk on it no problem. Not saying he's going to walk normal, but because he does have half a foot missing. But what are you doing? 2 beers and you can't wrap up your hand now. What kind of shit is this?
Hey, calm down there.
You don't even get funny. You don't even get funny till about 3 or 4 beers. So hurry up.
I'm fucking going. I am fucking going as fast as I can with my one hand. I'm right-handed. I cut my right hand. I'm not used to wrapping shit with my left. It's weird.
I'm sure you'll be fine. God damn, my headphones are gonna die.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the fucking batteries don't last worth the shit anymore on the fucking things.
What, that
But
means
it's
the
all right.
show's over?
No, I can just use the regular. I can just use the laptop will take over when the thing dies. It just won't. It'll just be to where you can hear it out loud, or I can hear it out loud.
I'm a lefty. That's true. He is a lefty.
You know that was the sinner back in the day. They
So
throw
it's
they throw lefties in the fire pit and shit back in the day.
that's true. That's true. It
Well,
it
yeah,
was
they thought they were
a
weird.
witch.
I think it all depends on how you get taught. I mean, I do shit left-handed and I do shit right-handed. It's because like somebody taught me the way they taught me was left-handed. You know.
So like my wife and I are both right-handed. My youngest is right-handed. My oldest son, right there, he is a lefty. It's weird. Not in a weird like bad way, but like it's weird.
There's people that'll make sure their kids don't use their left hand. It's like, no, you use that hand, and it's like, because they don't want them to be left-handed. And it's like, what's the big deal? As long as one dominant and they're doing the same shit, it's like, you know.
Hmm. Hey, I quit for like 2 days.
What's
Quit
up,
for like 2
Morbid?
days.
I
I
asked him the same thing when we did the first video. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, you said you was going to quit drinking and smoking and all this bullshit, and then there you go. You're twisting it up with a cigarette in your hand.
can't. I just can't do without it.
Now
What's
it's
up,
real
Morbid?
talk. Bong hits cigarettes and beer.
And beer.
No, I don't drink.
I used to do the hashtag beer, dude. Like, and it would pop up.
Well, there's a hashtag for everything.
Like hashtag got that shit. Of course, it pops up to my channel. A few live streams. That shit was awesome. I was proud to see my name.
Won't you put the link out in case somebody want to come up on the panel instead of your rusty ass?
Motherfucker, I'm not rusty. Ooh, I ain't Benji. I ain't your bestie.
I don't want to be your fucking bestie, motherfucking Reno boy. Y'all fucking, you lady boy. Anyway, we'll look right here.
What the fuck are you talking about? No, I swear to God, I hate you. Don't you do
Look,
it.
right
No,
there.
no. Yeah.
No, look, Ball Python Love is lady boy. Lady boy, lady boy, lady boy, lady boy, lady boy, lady boy. I'm just clicking as fast as I can.
just
Lady boy,
just
lady boy, lady boy. Oh, watch
fine.
this. I'm smooth like this. I'll just delete that motherfucker. It's gone now. Now what? Oh no, that's bullshit. I'll delete that one too. Don't fuck around. You want me to delete that one too?
Motherfucker.
Ball
Bam.
Python loves a lady boy. Where is Iron Dog? And what's going on with him? I'm not sure, man. It's the last time I heard he was still having some trouble with some headaches and shit, and he was trying to get a hold of a decent doctor that would actually help him out or listen to him. And so I don't know if he ever did get a decent doctor, if he's still trying. I don't know. He does look a little bit like Shaquille O'Neal, huh? Can you bust out a song for us, please?
Fine. Shaquille O'Neal. Oh Jesus. You need to reread that.
What? Oh, Sinead O'Connor. Same thing. Isn't it? Let's sing it.
No.
Something about a restaurant.
Shit, that's Benji. He's apparently the country star. That's your bestie over there. You know, where's your other bestie? Fucking 1 foot.
I don't know where 1 foot is.
1 foot. That's fucking crazy.
He half a foot. He still got a heel and an ankle. Shit, the heel's the strongest bone in the fucking body, for Christ's sake. Do you know what the second strongest bone in the body is? Elbow to your grill, motherfucker. You hear me? Elbow.
What I thought your hip was your hip's not your strongest like bone?
No.
No. It's your heel?
Your heel is the strongest bone. Well, it's a fucking circle this big around. There's no other bone that's that thick.
That's crazy. But you fuck up your Achilles, and it means nothing.
Oh no, that means a lot because that's what connects all that shit. You got to have the shit that's connecting shit. Your foot will just flop funny.
That must suck too. Having your Achilles fucking tear. That must fucking
I was
suck.
in the hospital with a guy. He was. It was funny when I first did my foot with the motorcycle accident. So it had pumps in it and shit, and there was tubes and fucking wires, all kind of shit sticking out. You know, when I had the fixator on, and
Yeah.
the guy was next door. He was whining and whining and whining about his Achilles tendon got torn or ripped when he was playing basketball, and he whined constantly. And then I showed him my foot. He didn't whine anymore. He's like, Jesus Christ, he's got that fucking thing over there. He ain't said a word, and I'm over here whining. And I was like, yeah, you do whine a little bit. And he quit whining. My headphones are going to die. I need a new battery. I need a Bose battery. This thing comes off. I don't know if there's a normal battery in it or if it's some weird kind of battery. I'm sure I can buy another one of these little doohickeys.
What's it look like?
Well, it's just a little control part for the headphones. It just clicks in. But that's what the little deal you charge is this thing. There's no way to open it, though, so I'm sure it's just one of them weird rechargeable battery things. I have to look them up. I know what kind of headphones they are. I can look up and see if they sell the battery so it'll last longer. But, I mean, I can use the laptop. It's just I can hear better with the headphones because the fan's going and shit.
I feel you. I could hear the fan
No,
slightly.
please don't try to film me, motherfucker. Please don't.
I said I hear you. I know your bestie will feel you.
Man, don't be giving my friend shit now. We're home dogs.
Seriously, what did he say about you? You were the worst? You're the biggest asshole?
He don't like me much. It's all right.
Why can't we be friends?
We're besties. He's just in a weird situation in life right now. He's gonna pull out of it. He's gonna wake up a little bit and he's gonna call me up and we're gonna be besties.
That's fucking funny. And then you got fucking Hobblefoot over there.
Where Gary at?
I don't know where the fuck Gary at, but he needs to join up so we can look at the Hobbit.
Let's see the nub, motherfucker. Let's see the nub.
Personal use.
You can't believe nobody that's under the influence of the junk. He's just trying to be hurtful. He knows we're besties.
Damn.
Keep singing the "Can't We Be Friends" song. Can't we
be friends? Can we be friends? I should have got 10 people in here.
No, we can't be friends, motherfucker, because you're whining too much.
That's fucking funny, though. For him to say you're the biggest, he like never liked you ever. Like that's pretty fucking funny.
It's all good. We're besties.
Fuck, dude. He hates me.
I think if he comes to Washington, we should get matching tattoos and shit.
Think so?
Just as long as he don't want like a penis tattoo or something.
Why would he? He might want that. For the good old days.
But we could get matching bestie tattoos. He's paying though. He got all that money coming from the OnlyFans.
That's part of me slightly feels bad for the dude.
He's fine. He'll snap out of this. He says he's one. He's one out of a million people that can get in the junk and be fine. Oh, why can't we be friends? Tiny nugget, why can't we? Oh, we are friends. I'm about to smoke you.
Oh, that's funny shit right there. We need Hobble up here. Where's Hobble at?
Speaking of Benji, that motherfucker he pays a lot of money for weed, man. It's like, holy shit. That's why he doing that meth. The weed's too expensive. He'll probably agree with that. I hate that motherfucker, but he's right.
Oh shit.
Why am I feel like I'm the only one having bong hits? Is anybody else having bong hits this evening?
I'm taking my pipe hits, okay?
How can it be fucking real talking bong hits if I'm the only one talking bong
Real
hits?
talk.
It might as well just be me. I might as well just do the show by myself. How y'all doing today? Let's have a bong hit without BPL because he's a dick. The bad thing is he knows how to put himself back on the panel, but no, he's staying timeout because he knows he get a spanking. I'll ground his ass.
That's true. That's true. He has full access, so even if I would have put myself back up, I would have got kicked right back off. I already knew better.
No, no, that's the best part about this. Like, cause me and Dog got to where we can control each other's channel, and it just helps. Like, when you were late, I can come in and get shit rolling, or if you put the wrong time, I can fix it or whatnot, or like I could actually make an intro and download it myself onto there if I wanted to. You were supposed to make something for us, but nope. You made other shows with other people and you made fancy intros and fancy bullshit. We've done this show 3, 4, 5 weeks now and you ain't done goddamn thing for us. Nothing. That's why this show is unsuccessful.
Bullshit.
We started the first fucking hour with 3 people.
But the intro's the problem. If I would have a better intro, people would tune in.
Maybe. Well, let's make that. You want to make this a real show, but you still want to run it like a rookie. That's your problem. And even though this is probably the most consecutive shows you've ever done, isn't it?
No.
3.
I would say the consecutive was about like 10. But then
Bullshit.
it was way.
You ain't never been that consistent. Not one time with not one motherfucking person.
Jose every night for like 6 months straight.
Was he that consistent, motherfucker? Are you listening?
We went live every night for 4 to 6 months straight.
No, I don't think so.
No, we did.
You're exaggerating a little bit.
It's on. You can go look it up on his channel.
Monstars. You were an inconsistent motherfucker. That's the problem. He'll tell you the same bullshit.
That also had nothing.
Isn't it true?
Cold blooded. Are you here? Please tell me. Was it my?
You're inconsistent. How can you be dedicated to a show and you never know if you're going to go live? Your whole day. Somebody says, "Hey, you want to go do something later?" Nope, I'm going live. And then Ball Python Love, no live. And then your whole day start to shit. What the fuck?
That's true.
Now what? Huh, motherfucker? Like today, you didn't even get a hold of me until today. We good tonight?
Damn. Well, because the reason why I usually hit you up like a day or two before, but like the reason why I did
schedule next week's show right now.
Well, I could do it after this.
That notification will float around for 7 days instead of 1. More people visually can see it and know that we're going to come on. You see how that works? You know, if we put out notifications 10 minutes before we go live, how's anybody supposed to know?
That's true. All right. See,
Well,
I don't. Once again, and you
do
said
I
it.
have to hold your hand through this whole thing?
Fuck,
There's
maybe
no
the
flirting.
good hand or bad hand.
I'm gonna squeeze that bad one because you don't listen.
Grab my strong hand. That's fucking all right. So I'll start scheduling the show well before. I should
I
honestly.
mean,
I'll probably do. I'll do
even
the
if
like.
even if you have to cancel the show, it's better to have the show pre-scheduled where people can see it.
It's
I'm
true.
bad myself. I used to schedule the shows like fucking a month at a time, but I don't do it anymore because I never know when I'm going to go live. Like I didn't go live this Tuesday because Randy was in town for 7 days or whatever, and that was the day before she was going to leave. So we were all doing shit, so I didn't go live.
I feel you. I'll actually start fucking posting them out.
We'll see. We need a new
No, no.
intro and shit. We need some bullshit going on here. I don't want no
Okay.
bullshit.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
No, you can't even put an intro on because you don't pay for it, huh?
I'll pay for it.
So you only get like 30 seconds anyway, don't you?
Yeah.
You know, you should
Sadly.
be able to go longer than that because Iron Dog didn't pay for his and he could still run our intro.
But that. Let's see. You have control. Try to play one of the ones that are. Oh, I don't even have one up.
I'd have to load it in here, fool.
See if it works.
No, I don't want to load one in.
Okay.
Because then I got to put it on the other fucking on my phone and shit.
Yeah, you'd be stealing my shit.
Fuck, ain't nobody stealing that. You ain't got nothing worth stealing. The fuck are you talking about?
Nothing at all? No? Yeah, you're right. Probably nothing at all. Unless you like beer, then there might be a fridge full of beer.
You said you only had 4, then you already drank 2. That ain't even a fucking party. Shoot. No, I don't have any intros in here loaded.
You can't use one of my old ones? None of them?
What do you mean one of your old ones? There's none there. It says 30 seconds and it's blank. That's it. There's nothing loaded in there where it
I
says
deleted them. Now we're just staring at the back of the fucking phone.
What the fuck are you talking about? You ain't staring. Just shut your mouth. Still better than looking at you.
Hey. It's fucked up.
No, I don't have anything in here to load as far as an intro. You're a clusterfuck anyway. We need something better than this fucking 1, 2, 3 bullshit fucking intro. Listen to the people. What do the people say? Should we get a better intro, people? Nope, nobody's talking.
Okay, so what's after? I'll get the intro.
You show some fucking give a shit about this show, or I'm gonna quit doing it, motherfucker. You hear me now?
I hear you.
You did all that fancy shit, got stickers with the other besties and shit, and you're just gonna fucking wing it with me? What the hell? I always want to do a show with you, and you're gonna run the sloppiest show when I'm here? What the hell?
Because it's more experience, mate. In the beginning, I would have just rambled on about the dumbest shit. You know that.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about promotion here. You used to have all kind of fancy intros. You'd be doing all kind of thumbnails, craziness. You don't do shit.
I will.
You disappointed fella.
I will make sure to get everything pre-scheduled.
I'm only telling you this because we ain't besties, like you said. So I got to be honest with you.
Well, last week you said I have no friends, so how can I have a bestie if I have no friends? See how this works? Outsmart the smart.
Well, either way, you still got no bestie if you got no friends.
You guys could do some flair.
Yeah. Woo! I don't know. Like Ric Flair? What?
Yeah, what kind of flair are you talking about? Even I'm confused on that one. I'm like,
He just screams and said, woo! I got no woo. I smoked too much weed. Woo, no woo. I had a cold for the last 3-4 days and it felt like shit and everything was all stuffied up.
You been feeling like shit?
For the last few days, I felt better today.
You
Or
got that
starting to
COVID?
go on the good side anyway.
You got that COVID? Hmm?
Motherfucker, I don't know. I mean, sure, they'll call it the COVID.
Probably. That
But no, just like a
coronavirus.
normal cold. I had a stuffy nose for a couple of days. I had some body aches, just a common, normal cold. It's not like I was barfing or puking or shitting or, doing weird shit. But then again, there's people that have less symptoms than that, but they still got the corona.
The Rona's no joke, bro. Don't. Let's see who it is first.
It's
All right,
morbid.
it's Morgan. All right. I was just making sure Benji wasn't coming up here naked.
What's up, Morbid?
What's up, man?
Not much. Trying to school this youngster on how to do this shit. He don't listen.
Jesus Christ, you don't listen, motherfucker.
Hey, I need some schooling too, man. I've been away for 6 months. I come back and everybody's gone.
I know nobody's doing too much of a live stream anymore.
Except for me and now you. See?
Yeah,
why
because it sucks, so there's nobody here.
Just in case YouTube's watching, I'm smoking a pipe and it's tobacco.
It don't matter.
Yeah. I'm not smoking tobacco. Well, I am. But
I'm legal. I'm in a legal state. I'm all legit. Nobody can fuck with me.
safe.
Dude, I'm working on getting that money together to get that female.
It's all good.
If you still got that baby, I want it too. But if you don't, I totally understand.
Well, there's 3 of them, so I'm sure I'll have one of them.
We went and started a tree job, and my buddy's clutch went out of his fucking dump truck, and then we got fucked on that, and it's just everything's been piling up here in PA.
But that's usually how it works, One thing goes to shit, and it just keeps piling on you,
Yep.
It's like my YouTube career, Every time you get going, the YouTube slaps me down,
Yeah, what happened with that? I heard some bebop in the backstage areas that you lost your fucking monetization or something.
Yeah. I can apply for it back next month on the 5th. So less than a month, but they took it away for 3 months.
Over what? Over them feeding videos?
Yeah. Well, usually they just give me a strike and delete the video, and then I have to wait 3 months to get any kind of advertising, because even if you got a strike, you're still monetized. But then they don't promote any of your videos because you're under a strike. So basically, you're in YouTube parole kind of thing, It's like, what the fuck?
Dude, they found a gator in our local river, like 4 miles from our house 2 weeks ago, and they just spotted another one fucking like 2 days ago that's like 18 inches long.
It's not good when you got babies running around. The only negs are big ones.
Yep.
There's babies, there's big ones.
Well, this little one, the guy come forward, he took it to this dude's house, and he was going to sell it to him, and when the guy opened the tote up in the yard, it jumped out and took off. And they did the right thing. They notified the authorities that it got loose and it got in the river. And with this other dude, the one with the big one, he just like turned it loose and disappeared.
Now that's the thing. People let loose a lot of shit, and depends on where you're at. Shit can adapt. Animals have been adapting for many, 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 many years.
Dude, I know. I ended up with a leopard gecko and a normal ball python here in the last 2 days because a buddy of ours that lives in Pittsburgh, he don't like snakes. He come out here with a convoy of cars because he wouldn't haul a snake in his car to come out here and show his son where he lived at. Jeez. And they brought it out here and dropped them off because they were moving somewhere where they couldn't take them, and they were going to turn them loose in Pittsburgh. A ball python and a leopard gecko.
Jesus. Like here, a ball python would live during the summer, but as soon as it got cold, it'd die.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
here.
even if it found a hole in the ground, it gets so cold here that it's like, you know.
Same.
I mean, we got colubrids and rattlesnakes that live. I mean, if it got into a big den or something, it might stay warm enough, but I doubt it. Ball pythons don't do good when it gets that cold.
Yeah, their system, our rattlesnakes and stuff, you know, that's native to the United States that take the cold weather, their system shuts down and they can deal with the cold weather. Ball pythons just ain't wired that way.
Yeah, they're not. They're not at all. But yeah, it's just crazy how people just let shit go. It's like, you know, really? It's like...
Dude, she brought...
But I mean, it happens with dogs, cats, every animal, so it's not like it's not a thing. It happens with every animal, but...
Between the lizard, the snake that she bought at Petco, it's a normal, so she probably paid $200 for it at Petco, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Some of the shit, they're at least $100 here. 150. Oh. It's like for a fucking normal. It's like Jesus Christ. I'll sell you a fucking pastel 100% clown $50. You want one? Like...
She brought a 20-gallon exo tank with the screen top. She brought a 10-gallon tank with the lizard and hides and all kind of shit. She probably bought like $400 or $500 worth of shit out here with this stuff that she was just going to turn loose.
People do that. They'll go buy all kind of crap, and then a month later they don't want it anymore. It's like, well, fuck. You know, you spend a lot of money to not want it anymore. It's like shit. Or else I hear people all the time. They talk about ball pythons. Like, you want one? No, I just bought one. And it's like, what'd you pay for it? And it's like 5 times more than it's worth. It's like, well, fuck.
Yep.
You a way cooler snake for cheaper than that. It's like, fuck.
You go to Petco and they got single gene bananas out there that they're charging $299 for. You could have picked the fucking thing up at a reptile show for $100.
Yeah, it's crazy that some of their prices are nuts.
That's fucking, it's fucked up. But
oh Jesus! Now he's gonna say something. See, you get half.
Yeah, motherfucker.
An intelligent conversation. Jesus. This motherfucker clams up and don't say nothing.
I was listening to both of you. You guys were fucking talking. I'm not going to be like,
this is why Benji's my BFF
Jesus
and not you.
Christ. Good. I'm glad you
King hatched out.
Best friend.
Tell me if this makes any sense. A panda pied is black and white, correct?
Yes. Well, basically, yeah.
Ken says he hatched out a panda pied that's pure white.
I don't know. Well, I mean, I guess it could be possible. I mean, there's high white and low white pies, but I don't know. I mean,
it ain't even out the egg yet.
One that's like, has anybody ever got like a true pie that was all white?
That's what I'm saying. This thing ain't even out the egg yet, and he's saying it's going to be pure white.
Oh, well, no, okay, so like he's pre-guessing on what he's going to get, but in reality, no. I mean, because so you're saying pied, right? So pied means there's some kind of at least spot on the body somewhere that identifies, you know, what's in the gene, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, the only other white snake I could think of are like what?
Blue-eyed leucistics or black-eyed leucistics.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's
complexes, but yeah. Or the ivory. But
to have a pie
yellow belly.
I don't know.
Yeah, then you get a red-eyed leucistic.
Somebody labeling something a pied and it being fully white. There's always been some kind of color on it.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's just a little bit on the head, it's still, you know,
it's somewhere. Pie. It's somewhere, yeah.
I mean, Justin, I'll send you pictures of it here. It from what it looks like in the egg, it may very well be all white, but when it comes out of the egg, it might have that little freckle somewhere.
And what are the parents?
100% het pied VPI to his pied fucking something.
Yeah, but that's not a panda pied, isn't it? Isn't it a black pastel 100% het pied with a pied that makes the panda pied?
Or no, the VPI was the first clutch he had. This is the pied. I think it is black pastel to something. Or no, the male's supposed. He bred it to something that he was going to find out whether or not it proved out the male to be black pastel.
Pieds are all white. Right on.
Okay, that's cool enough.
Yeah, but isn't it? Don't they have like the yellowish look to them though, or something? You can kind of see the pattern on the spider
Well,
hide.
so like the Super Mojave that I'm keeping, like you can see the yellow and the white. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And she's not a pied, but and of course I don't like the gray head stamp from being Super Mojave, but it is what it is.
yeah.
I know everybody frowns upon spiders, but dude, here's what
Um,
your female's going to go to.
Nice.
This thing's 100% het desert ghost. A buddy of mine, well, Mr. Lynch, a very good buddy of his, produced it.
Nice.
It ain't got much wobble at all. The only time he really corkscrew, he don't like being handled, and that's the only time he
And that
corkscrews.
the whole thing is it's funny because most of the spiders that do all that shit, if you stick them on the ground, that doesn't happen.
Yeah, if I sit here
It's
like
only
this and
because
hold
they're in
him,
the air. It's only because they're in the air. It's like people think it's just this horrific deal. It's like it just doesn't like, I mean, it's not coordinated in the air. It's not supposed to be coordinated in the fucking air. It's a ground animal.
No.
It's like
if I sit here like this and hold this snake for the rest of the show, he won't do it. But if I try to stretch him out and then he gets stretched out, then he starts his shit.
I have a ghost Mojave spider that fucking it corkscrews and shit if you hold it up and weird shit. But if it's the best eating snake I got, it jumps out of the tub for food, man. It's fucking ready to go. It's like, and when it's on the ground or in its tub, it's normal. It's only when you're holding it, it'll fucking get all weird,
This dude's 7 months old. I weighed him the other day because we talked about that. He weighed 578 grams.
Nice.
So that kind of makes sense why he's not wanting to lock up with anything yet. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, he's still a little young, but yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. Males, they don't need to be bigger. You're right around 600 or 800. You're pretty, usually pretty good. So you said he was 5'7",
Yep.
so he's close. He's just a rookie. That's like the snake I got for my
Yep.
dog. I busted his balls that it was gay. He just needed a little bit of time,
Oh, dude, help me figure this one out. You know snakes. I got this one in a lake.
I'm not all Mr. Genetics and all that shit.
Well, check this out. This thing, the guy that builds my enclosure, my racks, they got out of the snake business and they sold all their fucking snakes. And I've traded him some stuff over the year. And they had 4 snakes loose in their house. And he said, when I catch them, I'm going to give them to you. Okay, whatever. So he brought me this. Throw this on solo, whoever's in charge here.
Yeah, either one, it doesn't matter.
My lighting sucks. She said it was either black pastel cinnamon, and which we know it's not because that would make it an 8-ball, and they're all fucking black. Or black pastel Mojave because she had 2 of them.
It does have a Mojave look to some of those aliens on the side.
Or not Mojave, fucking mahogany.
No, well, yeah, they it looks the same. I don't know enough about them to know for sure, but
I mean, Ken's thinking it's mahogany. He says it makes these alien heads down here fucking like smear together.
yeah.
I don't know.
And see, that's the thing with alien heads. Like I showed earlier, you could have snakes from the same fucking parents, the same fucking clutch, and they look totally fucking different with the alien heads. It's like.
Well, that's like Shane. You remember Shane?
It's probably a black pastel something.
It's got a lot of brown tinting on its head and the blushing on the top of its dorso. Other than this dorsal fin, well, I don't want to call it a fin, a stripe.
Yeah.
That goes down its back. My fucking lighting sucks.
Yeah, it is dark.
That dorsal fin is really bright. It's just my lighting fucking sucks.
Well, yeah, cameras never do snakes justice anyway.
Yeah, this right here is really bright. It's brighter than the stuff on the side of it.
Well, that's the thing. Breed it to a normal and see what happens. Is it a female or male?
Female.
Female, yeah.
And you want to know what it cost me? Absolutely fucking nothing.
Well, to say, yeah, didn't the guy find that those were the loose or one of the loose snakes you said or something?
4 of them. There's 2 other ones loose in the house. One's supposed to be a black pastel cinnamon, which would be an 8-ball. And she said it was really dark. So yeah, that makes sense to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got this banana, which I give to my buddy Bobby. My buddy Bobby's been coming down here for a year, and he was scared of snakes when he started coming down here, and he started handling my snakes down here and seeing that they're not fucking man-eaters like everybody makes them out to be.
Yeah.
And he fell in love with this thing. It's cool. I don't need another banana. We hatched out a banana clutch this year, and I got Mr. Nanners, and I just don't need another male banana. So I hooked him up with it. He's going to take it home here in a week or so.
Oh, nice.
You know, you give little man the snake for free, so I'm passing it along to somebody else.
Yeah,
Did you pair that female with Did you pair that female with your male yet, or no?
I put them together. I don't think they did anything though, because she was kind of like didn't like him much.
Now, the only snake I got that I haven't bred this year, as far as female goes, is a big bitch. She's 15 years old, and she's right around 3,500 grams or so.
Damn.
And everybody's like, well, put that spider with that female. It's like, I don't want to put it with it and go outside to fucking go get the male or something and come back. And there was 2 snakes in there. Now there's only 1 snake in there.
You afraid she's going to eat him?
Fucking right, man. She eats everything. I can feed her larges. I can feed her fucking pinkies. Well, not pinkies, but weaned rats. It don't matter. She'll fucking eat it.
Well, that's what I told you about that female that I got here. That she'll eat anything. She probably won't eat nothing when she goes to your house. You know how that works. But here, she's like the garbage disposal. If there's any leftover rats, mice, anything, she'll eat anything. She don't give 2 shits. She'll eat it all. She don't give a fuck. If she's eating the day before and I got an extra rat and nobody else wants it, she'll eat it every time. She don't care.
I got 3 females here that I've bred. Well, they were bred fucking the same time as the mother of the first clutch that we had this year, and no eggs, but they quit. They went off food. Now they're back on food, and our rats we got a living room, a hallway that goes to the dining room, and I got 3 fucking racks of rats that got 6 totes in each rack going down that hallway on the right side. And it's within 10 feet of my snake racks. And trust me, my snakes are always on point.
Oh, yeah.
That's true because I used to have this.
What?
I was going to say, that's true because I used to have, when I was doing like shows back in the day, and I was live in the rat room, my snakes would be in there too. Like I had their enclosures or all the racks in there, and fucking, dude, none of them ever missed a meal. I don't know if it's the constant smell of their food.
Well, yeah, it helps, I'm sure. But my snakes are about the exact same because I used to have rats in the room and now I don't. But the rats are in the next room over, so I mean, it's not like they're that far from there. So
no,
you never know.
They probably still pick it up.
You know how they say pastels brown out as they get older?
Yeah.
Look at that pastel.
No, that's not bad.
She's 15 years old.
Damn.
Mr. Lynch bought her when she was a baby. He paid almost $1,200 for her. She's a blonde pastel.
Yeah, see, there's like all kind of pastels.
We were talking about that earlier.
It's so crazy how many there are, and it's like,
dude, look how big she is, though.
Yeah, she's good size. I got a male that's about that size. He shouldn't be that size, but I thought it was a female for the first 2 years. Yeah,
she'd be the The mother of the banana clutch that we had this year was one of her babies, so she's like grandma.
Nice.
What do you think of that truck little man got?
That thing's crazy. You mean that you got?
No, that's his. It's just he ain't big enough to run it
I know how
yet.
that works. I have kids too, and it's a good excuse to buy shit. Who's the one riding him around?
I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it. Mr. Lynch gave it to little man, and we put a 3.5 horse motor on it, and it wasn't big enough to drag us both around the yard, so we got a 6.5 and put on it. You come up here and you ride it one time up and down the road and through my yard, and you're going to say, fuck this shit. I don't want nothing to do with it. There ain't no suspension on it. And it goes like 30 mile an hour, and he don't want to putt around. He wants that thing screaming.
You're gonna bounce out of there.
Oh no. Because I took the throttle off the handlebars. It's down at my side like a lawnmower throttle, and it's got foot pegs on the that are on the tree for the front wheel, and you can steer it with your legs. And he holds onto the handlebars, and I hold on to him with my left arm and work the throttle with my right arm.
Yeah, you got to hang on that thing.
Oh hell yeah! But he loves it though, and that thing's 50 years old. It's all original with the motor. The tires are original. Everything is.
That's crazy.
There's a forum for that all sport tri-sport on fucking YouTube and on Facebook, and there's just that fiberglass body on that thing. They're selling for like $1,800.
That's crazy. Well, that's the
The
thing.
brake lever,
you know, it's certain parts. If you find the right person, you can get the right money for it.
the brake levers, just the parts that go to the handlebars on that thing, rusted up and needing polished, are like fucking $80 a piece. Because the ones we got, it sat outside for 6 years. The motor was locked up on it, and the brake levers are all rusted up and pitted real bad. And I wanted to buy nice new chromies because it's got chromey handlebars on it. Yeah. And you can't find original equipment. You can buy aftermarket ones, but the original equipment for them things are stupid.
Yeah, no, some of those bikes and trikes are them older ones. It's like fucking ridiculous to try to get a part for it.
Well, this
what you doing over there, No Talkie?
I was actually looking.
It has a title. It has a title from 1973, and there's options where you can get turn signals and brake lights for this thing, and you can get it fucking street legal.
That's crazy. 1973.
Mr. Lynch is 56 years old, and he got it when he was 6 years old. Both of his kids rode it. He parked it when the oldest girl went to college.
What's up, Solo?
It sat outside in his yard, and the motor locked up on it. Well, the motor didn't lock up. The exhaust valve hung open like 1/4 of an inch, and it just wouldn't build compression and start.
Yeah. Solo Butterfly, welcome.
Hey, Miss Solo. She's such a sweetheart.
Now I know why Derek didn't come back, or any other Chief fans tonight. You guys all took the L. They lost to the Lions. Oof. Y'all suck.
Well, you know when they wouldn't talk about the score, you should have known that they was losing. If they'd have been winning, he'd have known exactly what the score was.
Dude, y'all see that shit on the news about that kid that died during that hot chip challenge?
Yep. He was 14. Yeah, they said it fucking killed. Well, it says right on the package it's not meant for children.
Yep.
Shit, that shit almost killed me. I was
dude.
You know, you never know what ingredients you're going to be allergic to, too. So, because them things got so much crap for in them and shit. It's like, who knows what you're allergic to? It's like fucking crazy shit, man.
I got to give you idiots props, man. I like hot shit, but fuck that.
No, it looks more painful than it's worth.
It's not worth it. I'm just saying, I know it for a fact. It's not worth it. If you think it burns going down the next day, it burns coming out. Let me just say that. It hurts both ways.
If you go back and read your comments when you did it, that's what I said. You're going to be like Cheech Marin and say, come on, ice cream.
Yeah, and you're supposed to, technically when you're eating that hot shit, you're supposed to do it on like a full stomach. And so if you have like an empty stomach and you eat that chip, it's going to fuck you up even worse.
Oh, yeah.
Like those guys that do all that hot challenges and shit, those guys stuff themselves with other food before they eat those peppers. So then
if they would take that same seasoning,
so it's not as bad.
Like that same seasoning and put it across the fucking seasoned wing, I'd probably eat it.
Yeah.
But there's nothing else there to flavor that hot seasoning in a tortilla chip. You know what I mean?
Well, they say that chip's disgusting too. It doesn't taste worth the shit. It's just gross. It's like, you think they tried to at least make it taste good. It's like, fuck. It's already hot as a motherfucker. You should at least make it tasty. It's fucking stupid. Kills me.
Yeah. Try to anyhow.
Yeah.
Shit, that shit sucks. Don't do it.
No,
though.
Most people that eat that thing, that's the first thing they say is it tastes like shit. It's just gross.
It does. It honestly,
turns your mouth color to make sure you got the right chip and all that shit. It's fucking weird. I ain't eating one of those fucking things. Like I said, it looks more painful than it's worth.
It is. Drinking the pickle juice
with it was
Well, look at Derek. He was about fucking 30 seconds in. He started drinking that whole gallon of milk like a champ. Just fucking.
Dude, he looked like Monica. He looked like Monica Lewinsky spitting out fucking evidence that was dripping over his titty fucking everywhere.
It was going all over the place. Yeah, he didn't even care. It was just pouring all over. It was like, I bet that shit was hot. Well, fucking Bosa had the hotter one. His sucker was 10 million Scoville units.
Yep.
And he sat through 5 minutes of that motherfucker. It was like, holy shit.
Yep. Smoke, go lay down.
Hey, fuck that, dude. Like, I learned my lesson the first time. It was fun the first time, but I'll never do that shit again because.
Well, yeah, they got like that little red jelly bear thing, and it's funny because people will buy the cinnamon bears and throw that in there, and their friends will be eating them, and all of a sudden they'll get the wrong one, and it fucks them up. It's funny, man. It cracks me up.
Also there's the challenge, like the hot nut challenge. It's the one peanut. Like everyone says for the first 10 minutes after eating it, like the first 10 minutes are nothing, right? Like you don't feel anything, but once that thing dissolves in your stomach, like it's massive pain. Fuck that.
That's why you should have a full stomach before you do it. No, I just have 2 wieners. You know you like all wieners. Don't lie.
Solo loves her wieners.
I think that's the hottest one too. Is the hot nut challenge. I think that's still the hottest at like 12,000 12 million Scovilles or something.
She likes the wieners that are spelt the other way.
Fuck that. I could barely handle 2 million.
None of
Justin's gonna eat. Justin's gonna eat one here soon. Once.
No,
Justin will eat one.
None of that shit. Nope.
I'll put money on it.
No, I ain't eating it. It ain't happening. There's why put myself through that for no fucking reason.
Would you do that to like somebody at work or a friend? Oh, your spouse?
I could see your old Justin. I could see your old lady eating that hot fucking thing before you do.
She ain't eating that thing either.
Yeah, she's pretty smart enough to know better.
She's I don't like all wieners. She's not all of them, just most of them.
Dude, I was trying to fucking battle royale today on Facebook. You know that Guns N' Roses song, 1 in a Million?
Yeah. I seen your post.
Oh, yeah, nobody fucking had the balls to comment on that. Not one motherfucking person commented.
Did you get thrown in the Facebook jail with that?
What Facebook? See, I don't know. I don't go on Facebook. If I normally get a post, I just swipe it away. I'm just like, I don't go on Devil Book for
Well,
anybody. I'm sorry,
Oh, David's starting to
do you
slur.
know?
He can be funny here in about 10
motherfucker.
minutes.
You're funny.
I'm always funny. You
BPO.
gotta be drunk.
Are you a Guns N' Roses fan?
I like Guns N' Roses, yeah.
No, and they're okay.
Okay. Late 80s, early 90s, the Lies album, One in a Million.
This
Okay,
is
what
like
about
the
it?
90s.
What about it? Though?
It goes on about police and niggers, immigrants and faggots, don't need no handcuffs and flapped in front of my back,
Yeah.
don't
yeah,
need no
yeah.
religion.
So
I
was
made a
in
post
the,
about.
It's a pretty hateful song. Or not hateful, but you know.
Okay, so
Well,
keep going.
if you listen to the last verse of it, it's like I'm just a small. Don't call me a racist. I'm a small town white boy just trying to make ends meet,
Yeah.
and so on and so forth. And I made a post today on Facebook. I'm like this. I said this before in 2020. This should have been Trump's theme song, and I'm saying it again now, and it is so true now. And nobody fucking had the balls to comment on it.
Nobody wants to get put in Facebook jail.
I didn't get put in Facebook jail, and I'm the one that put it out there.
It's funny. I've never known of the Facebook jail, but I know people that talk all the political stuff, and they get put in Facebook jail all the time.
Oh, dude, my old lady got hit twice last week. She got put in for 2 days. She wasn't allowed to message nobody because she told somebody off, and then she got 3 days because she told some asshole to go back to Africa or something because he was trying to scam her out of fucking money or something, and she flipped out on him like I would, and I'm like, honey, you can't do that. You're not me. You just can't do it and get away with it.
Well, it depends on how you're going about it, you know. People take everything.
You know how I go about it.
That's like what's his name was saying something like the other day. What happened to things just being gay? You know, it's like he's all like musicals. They're just gay. It has nothing to do with sex or this and that. They're just gay. You know, it's like whatever happened to it just being gay.
See,
you know, now if you say something's gay,
mm-hmm.
it's a great big old fucking doohickey, and it's out of control. You know?
So no, let me clarify this because Justin, you know how I feel. I'll say it again. So there's only two genders. There's a male and then there's a female. Well, hold on, no. I'm just saying, you could die, and in 1,000 years, if anyone that researches your body, looks at your teeth, knows that you were a male, no matter what you identify as.
Well, yeah,
so quit coming up with this.
No
Hold on, let me just say this. Quit coming up with all these gay fucking memes that you can't say gay because you know what? Back in my day, it was okay to say fucking gay. That shit was fucking gay.
Well, yeah,
and now
it wasn't
now
even usually
if you
meant
say
as
if you
being
say
too homosexual, shit was just
right.
gay. You know,
but now if you say it's like, wow, I can't believe you would think of a person like that. Who said anything about this motherfucker being gay? Just because he likes to suck dick like Benji, no one's over here hating on him. I'm just saying.
Confused on all that shit. That's like back in the day, if you said something about a thong, it was a fucking flip flop. Now they call it a flip flop, and thongs are underwear. If things will just change. That's like the rainbow. Give back the fucking rainbow. Why does it got to mean pride and gay now? It's just a fucking rainbow. Why can't it just be a fucking rainbow? Why is now
when we were kids? When we were kids, there was a when we were kids, when we seen a fucking rainbow, we thought there was a fucking pot of gold at the end of it. Now you're gonna see fucking dude on dude gay entertainment.
Yeah, like the banner says about the lady boys.
Just shut your fucking mouth, dude. It's gone.
Oh, you deleted my comment. What's up with that?
No, fuck you.
I can't believe you deleted my banner. It said Ball Python Love is a lady boy.
You wish I was. I'm like your bestie.
You know, the bad thing is you got a lot of those gay people that are trans, this and that. The actual true ones that have been trans for a long time and actually you could consider to be trans, they don't like all this new movement. Now it's all about fucking labels and this and that and what's cool and what's not. It's not even about how you feel anymore. It's about what your parents think. If you play with a doll when you're little, your parents give you hormones.
It's about the attention.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's like parents are making bad decisions because they didn't get beat up when they didn't get no ass whoopings when they was little. That's why. You got to have an ass whooping when you're little to live in the world. You can't go without any
Dude,
consequence.
I'm scared of that.
People can say whatever they want and there's no consequence. When I was a kid, if you said something wrong, somebody punched you in the mouth. You know,
Fucking A.
so then you knew if you said it, there was a
I'm
chance you were
scared
going
of
to get
that.
punched in the mouth, and you dealt with it. You know, it's like it's easy.
Little
Now
man's in kindergarten this year. And he was born 10 weeks premature, and he is developmentally delayed. He has issues. Well, Salzburg and Blairsville combined a couple of years ago, and the school district thinks it's a better thing for my kid that is raised by me in the country and has a, let's just word it as an extensive vocabulary, that they ship him to Salzburg, Blairsville, and sending him to Salzburg because the teachers were equipped to deal with him. I got the one, we're going to get a phone call within like maybe 3 months saying, hey, we're sending your boy back to Salzburg. We're going to ship our teacher down there to deal with him. We're going to keep him in the woods.
Yeah, see, now the school, they take over too much. Like, I mean, they're saying, oh, your kid's got to fucking be on this pill and that pill. Kids got to be different. There's got to be hyper ones, slow ones, fast ones, this ones, that ones, the big ones, little ones, fucking, you know, there's going to be ones that are good at math, but they suck at this. There's going to be ones that are good at reading, but they fucking suck at math. I mean, that's the difference of being a human. They want everybody to be little robots and all the same, you know. It's like, give them all pills to where they're little zombies in school, you know. It's like, it's fucking insane. And back in the day, it was like your parents, you know, your parents would be all like, no, that ain't happening. And then it didn't happen.
So I have my 2 kids, and they're
They're not putting him on any fucking pills. I don't give a shit what they say is wrong with him. They are not putting him on any medication.
No. So I'm with you, right? So let me tell you something. With me having 2 sons and both at the same school course, and like after 2020, after the whole bullshit of COVID, in 2021, they declared that it was almost mandatory for my kids to get a COVID shot. I'm just saying, I'm against it. And honestly, they still haven't got the shot. I refuse to have them get the shot. If I look at it like this,
that should be the parents' decision. You know,
correct. It should be. It should be
the school's fucking decision.
But when you break it down, I have
it
a higher
still
chance
is here
dying from the flu than I do COVID, right? So why would I sign my kids to go get a shot that really shouldn't?
It doesn't matter anyway. The way that their theory of this shot is anyway, they're all like, oh, you got to get the shot so you're protected. So if you have the shot and you're protected and you're with somebody that doesn't have the shot, why are you worried if you're protected? You know, if you have the shot and you still have to be worried, then what fucking good is the shot anyway? You know, it's stupid.
Exactly.
The whole fucking thing is dumb. It's like, I know people that were fucking hardly ever sick in their life. As soon as they got that fucking shot, they're sick all the fucking time. And it's like, because their immune system, it fucks it up. People don't go outside. That's what's wrong with people these days. Kids stay inside all the time. They don't drink any irrigation water. They don't eat any fucking dirt. And they're little germaphobes. They don't have any fucking immune system because they don't do shit. It's like taking them kids outside, run them through the fucking bushes and shit, throw them in the creek. If there's dirty water, throw them kids in that motherfucker. So that's like back in the day when somebody had chicken pox. Fucking the whole neighborhood got together so all the kids would get it at once and get it over with. You know, it was like, let's go back to some normal shit. You know, it's like, yeah, even if you get the shot, you can still get COVID. So it's like, you know, it's stupid. It's like, I don't know if it's stupid.
Yeah, Biden's wife got it again for what?
If you're older and you have like lung conditions and shit, it can fuck with you more. But it's like any other germ, just like my doctor says, it's a fucking flu. It's going to mutate. Every time you go against it, it's fucking Mother Nature's way of fighting against you, fighting against it. It's going to mutate. It's going to do a little bit different here, or it's going to affect people differently. That's all part of life. But that's like the mask thing. Oh, wear a fucking mask. You got people running around with little plastic things on their chins calling it a face cover. That shit ain't working. It's like, what the fuck? Now, if we all had to wear the exact same mask the exact same way and properly, it may make a difference. But if you got people running around with a mask on that's fucking dirty black and it's a free mask that they'll give you at the desk and it looks like they wiped their ass with it and it's under their nose, what fucking good is any of that? None. It's just ludicrous to me. Some of this shit. If you had to everybody wear it the same exact way and everybody had to wear one and this and that, you could probably make a difference. But when you got all this shit with people wearing them, I even see people with just on their nose and their mouth is open because they're eating or something. It's like, what the fuck's the point of wearing it? Take it off. And look, we're gonna have a whole generation of kids where their fucking ears are sticking out like this because they got a fucking mask on, but it's on their chin, pulling their fucking ears like this. Bunch of Dumbo kids gonna be running around next couple generations. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
See, you got me worked up and all that shit. I didn't even want to talk about any of that stuff.
But it's good that
I'm good for that,
right? So
I'm just like I'm old school and normal. You know, it's like if you got a kid that's allergic to 12
you ain't much older than me, motherfucker.
I'm not old. Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 51.
All right, you got a few years on me.
Oh yeah, that kills me too. So
I'll be
I've
40.
even seen them because I ride on the Greenway because I try to be healthy, you know. So I ride on the Greenway and stuff, and I'll see people riding on the Greenway like fucking sports guys with fancy fucking shit on, and they're wearing a mask, riding their bike outside. It's like, motherfucker, take it off. You're outside. That was the one thing that they said about COVID was if you're outside, take the fucking mask off, breathe. You know, it's like, fuck.
Wait a second. You ride a pedal bike?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm lazy.
It's just for exercise and shit. My blood pressure's like, or my shit's like right on the brink of being diabetic. My doctor says if I work out and shit, then I'll quit taking the pills. So I just work out.
That makes sense.
I ride about 20, 25 miles 2-3 times a week.
Yeah, so do I. You see my Facebook lives.
Yeah. I usually just bring my little puffer thing with me, my little weed pin thing. I'll be riding along, smoking my weed, listen to music.
What's the matter, buddy? What, buddy? Come here. Uh-oh, Mr. Man. Little man had a nightmare or something. Come here, buddy. What's the matter?
Uh-oh. Little man's upset.
What? You fall out of bed or what, buddy?
Yeah, look, the car ones are probably the funniest. So they'll have the windows rolled up and shit, mask on, driving.
What's the matter, buddy? Huh?
What's up, little man?
Hey, Justin's talking to you. Say hi. What?
He's I don't give a care. I don't care about that shit.
What's the matter, buddy? Huh? Do you have a nightmare?
No,
you
I'm
roll
not
out of
showing
bed?
the puppies off. And no, I don't. I have one leg that's really skinny because it doesn't move a lot.
What happened, buddy?
I got a funky foot.
So if Justin ever tries to hit on you, just hit the bad foot.
The bad
I don't know. He
foot's
come
always
out here
I
crying.
trained myself to do all that shit left-handed. Dude,
I'm just
I did. I panicked. I was like, damn, I'm going to get my ass whooped because I'm fucking right-handed now. And if I put my bad foot
He
forward,
come out here and said, "Mama."
right-handed, they kick my foot, I'm done. So it's like, fuck it. I hit the bag, learned how to do all that shit fucking left-handed. It's like, fuck it.
Come on, buddy. Go back to bed, buddy. I'll be in a little bit, buddy.
Good night, BPL Junior. You're
Later,
quiet
Junior.
tonight.
Thanks for keeping our numbers up so we don't look like weirdos.
You're the weirdo.
I was live for like 4 hours last night. Ken was supposed to come on, and he fucking passed out.
Did you keep getting booted or what?
No, not last night.
No.
No. The first time I went live when I got this new.
It was the other day or some shit.
Yeah, the first time I tried to go live, I downloaded a fucking app on this phone to see how fast that trike would go.
Yeah.
And I got a bunch of fucking ad viruses with it, and it would just start running ads non-fucking stop.
You know you can't be doing that shit. You download that shit, you get all kind of crap with it.
It's true.
But we deleted it, and
fucking
did
Morbid, this
enough.
motherfucker, he's all, you ride a pedal bike? It's like it's a bad thing or something. It's like, fuck, man, it's just for exercise. I'm not a weirdo.
I got 3 tractors, a trike, and a Corvair in the garage. If I need to go somewhere, I ain't walking.
Well, it ain't about walking.
I'm
And
happy
it's
that
funny too, because we got this big old greenway thing that goes like fucking 20 miles throughout these couple little towns that they're next to us and shit. And you get these guys on these electric bikes, great big old motherfuckers, weigh like 400 pounds on an electric bike, barely pedaling, going like 30 miles an hour, acting like they're exercising. It's like, motherfucker, take your ass home. You ain't doing shit. It's like motherfuckers got motors now. All these little fucking electric bikes, they're barely pedaling, going 30 miles an hour. I'm over here fucking pedaling my ass off, going 15 or something. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but if you look at the beginning of the bike trail, it says close the motorized vehicles.
Yeah, but they don't care about the electric ones. It's stupid. There was even somebody that the other day was riding with his mom. His mom was on an electric bike and he was on an electric dirt bike and he was riding right along with her. It's like, what the fuck? If I did that shit, they'd be pulling me over, telling me I've got a ticket and all this bullshit. Fresh bowl, bong hits to you. Cheers. My ice is melted, though. I did start with an icy bong hits. And BPL, if you don't buy a bong here, we're changing the name of this show. You got to buy a bong.
I got a bong, but the fucking stem sucks.
Well, let's
Jesus. God, who rides a fucking... Nice. That'd be funny, watch a little fucker running around with a moped shit. I'd sport a moped. That'd be cool. Old school spree, one of them old school ones.
dude, they used to make a track with a 360cc triple 3 carburetor 2-stroke back in the 70s.
Jesus. Well, yeah, they experimented with a lot of crazy shit back then.
Dude, I couldn't imagine that. Now, no suspension and that much torque and horsepower.
I'm obsessed with skulls. I have skulls over here.
I'll be right back.
This was supposed to be like the phase of my life, you know, where you have a full face and then it's half gone and then you're just a fucking skull. That's how life works. You know what I mean?
I got the dead tree. Or names on the tree of my kids and my wife because they took my youth.
Yeah, I don't think I have any other skulls.
I got
Well,
1,
I
2,
do.
3.
I have a Grim Reaper. Does that count?
1, 2. Oh, doesn't really. And 3.
No, see, this is the best one right here. Is you got to have a mom heart and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's for
I got
my
that.
mama. That's for my mama. My mom hated my tattoos until I got the mom one, and then it was like, oh, look at my boy's tattoos. Look at him now. She hated him before the mom tattoo, but when I got the mom tattoo, she thought that was the greatest shit ever. I was going for one of the old school tattoos, you know, like an anchor or a fucking shark or a fucking panther or something, you know, some old school kind of, you know, tattoo. So I thought, well, the mom heart's probably, because I'm not a sailor and I don't want a big panther and shit, because then you got to fight with everybody thinking that you're on the wrong side. It's like, so some of you might not have got that joke, but it's all good.
You got a real human skull over there or what?
No. What human skull? Oh, that's Mr. J, not me. It's funny, my tattooist has got a real skull in his office. Or the guy I used to get tattoos from, he's got a real human skull. I don't think you're supposed to own them, but he's got one.
Damn. So what's up, Justin? How you fucking doing?
What do you mean, how am I doing? I'm fucking been doing this show for the last 2 fucking hours. What do you mean, how am I doing?
It's a good show, though. It's a good show.
Fucking 2 hours and 45 minutes, for Christ's sake.
And it's a great show.
I mean, I had to wait 2 hours for Solo to get here to where at least I could have a decent fucking conversation.
Jesus Christ, we've been so nothing all night.
As soon as Morbid come on, you've been over there like your head cut off like a chicken, like the old David. Just shuts right up, doesn't say a word.
I'm listening to both of you talk, and then I say what I gotta say.
You gotta
Jesus
put, you gotta
fucking
put your 2
Christ.
cents in there. You gotta put your 2 cents in there.
All right.
Just I'd like to have my extra school. I'll go bowling. I'll smoke you. I was gonna go pro when I was younger. I was gonna go pro, be a pro bowler, but I realized that pro bowlers, most of them have jobs. So I didn't want to be professional at something and to have a job at the same time. I thought that was kind of, I thought it was kind of pointless. The bowlers make pretty good money nowadays, but back in the day, they didn't make a lot of money. So it was like most of them own bowling alleys and shit, you know. So it's like, well, fuck, I don't want to be professional and have to have a job too. That's fucking dumb. Yes, I bowl and I ride a bicycle. I'm just a boring nerd.
I guess. Yeah. And we can say that. That kind of matches, you know.
No, see, that's the thing. I was actually, I was a pool hall junkie because they had 2 pool tables at the bowling alley. So I hung out there from when I was like 12 to 16, and I kept yelling at the owner to give me a job, and he finally did. And I just never left for like 30 some years.
Yeah. Pretty shitty.
It's not that bad. It actually, it's starting to open up, but it's in his palm, so it's not going to stay closed all the way anyway. I think you're going to fight with, even if you got butterfly bandages, dude, where it's at, and it's not red, it doesn't look all infected and shit. It doesn't look bad. If you cared about your followers here, you would show it to her. She's a nurse and stuff. She does that shit for a living. She'll tell you. See, I made him feel bad. Now he's going to show you.
Dude, I need a bunch of stickers. I want to put some stickers on Little Man's Trike and stuff, but I need everybody's stickers. I have a bunch of your stickers yet, Justin.
Yeah. Yeah, see, look, it don't look that bad.
What'd you do? Miss a stroke and hit it on a glass table or what?
That's his needle dick ripped through there.
Yeah. Funny.
Yeah,
fucking rock hard and no place to stick it, huh?
It's funny.
He's all funny. But no, it doesn't look that. I've had a lot of wounds and shit, man. But where that's at, it's going to take forever to heal because you're always going to move your hand. It's going to crack open. But it doesn't look infected or anything. So I think you're all right.
But seriously, what'd you do?
Solo's probably like, fucking, that's bullshit.
It was so last time before it happened, I was cutting wire on the live stream when I was at work, Justin. Remember that? Well,
I'll tell you this in a short way because this fucker will take an hour. He was at work. He was driving the forklift. The top bin started to fall or some shit, and he went to grab it, cut the fuck out of him.
Didn't your daddy ever tell you not to put your fingers where you wouldn't put your pecker?
Okay, let me say this. Justin told you a truth, but not the full truth. So let me explain this.
Oh,
if you
God,
know what
here
it,
we go.
No.
I'm gonna have 2
Jesus, take 2. So if you know what a metal A-frame is, you understand that an A-frame carries up to 6 cuts of wire on a metal A-frame, and it holds a giant metal spool of wire.
Like there isn't fucking 500 different fucking A-frames. They got them in cars. They got them all over the fucking world.
Anyway, when it fell off, it popped off the actual reel. It smacked into another one.
You guys, I'm going into fucking cool guy mode.
And when it smacked into the other one, it fucking metal against metal, usually, sharpens up an end or whatever. But it made a fucking barb, and I spun it towards me.
Exactly what I said. You tried to stop it from falling, this and that, and you got cut. Same
Well,
thing.
hold on, no. So it already fell. It already hit it. It was already dead still. So you said that I jumped right off the forklift while it was moving and all this
I
shit.
didn't
That's
say
not the
jumped
case.
off no forklift while it was moving. I said you were
Okay.
moving some shit on the forklift, and the top bin started to fall, and you tried to stop it.
Well, I got off. It stopped moving. The real wire actually stopped moving, and I moved it.
Fucking tired of them rambling on. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to hear it, you just fucking kick them off. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker.
What do you got there?
This is that little banana super pastel fire that we produced this year.
Nice.
Look, little man, that banana that he has, Mr. Nanners, dude, I've sold $3,000 retics for fucking $1,500 to pay bills. And this snake didn't cost, well, this snake's dad didn't cost me a fucking dollar, but it was little man's snake. And we kept it all these years. And
Justin can't even make $1 right now on YouTube.
the first
I make
snake we
money
ever
on my
fucking,
other channel. It's not a lot, like $50 a month or something.
it's just kind of ironic that the very first clutch of snakes that we ever cut come from his fucking snake, you know?
Well, yeah. Depends on which ones are ready.
So Morbid, tell me if I'm wrong, but Justin should fucking make a
You're
morph
wrong.
market if
Yeah,
he's
I
trying
do
to
need
get
to make a morph market, but
If you ever catch my show, my co-host made $80,000 2 years ago, and he never posted one of them on fucking Morph Market.
Well, see, that's different. Once again, I don't know how Justin's doing it by him locally or all that shit, but
I don't try to do all the Instagram shit and all that shit. I should post some shit on Instagram because I do have more.
Neither does he.
And all that shit, but
He
like
don't do
the
Instagram.
local pet stores won't work with me or nothing. So I don't know what the
Oh
problem is.
wow, that sucks. Who do you know that does reptile shows down there?
Nobody close to me anyway. Well, there's one guy he does shows, but I mean, he's not near me. He's a few hours from me, but
Well, how many snakes do you got to get rid of?
a lot actually. Well, I like right now I have 15 babies.
Oh wow.
But the ones were just hatched. I have the 6 clowns, and then I have 9 snakes that are pastel 100% het clown.
And where are you located at?
In Washington. There's shows around me and shit, but I don't know if I want to do the vending thing and all that weird shit. And
You want to wholesale them?
it doesn't matter. Depends who on them.
I know a guy that might be interested. Let me talk to him tomorrow, and I'll get back with you.
All right.
You get them all eaten and established, and where they can be shipped. He might give you a fair price for all of them, and
yeah. Well, like I tried to get the local pet store guy. I messaged him, tried to give him a killer deal for him and shit because he marks them up and makes way more money than he should.
How about them lions? I just gotta say, how
fucking
about them
Fungus
lions?
Queen is back, so he gonna talk shit.
How about them lions?
You want me to shut him down, Fungus Queen? Look, we'll just remove him out of here. Motherfucker's gone. And was this like a preseason game or was it an actual game?
Actual game. Season opener.
Oh, that's not good then.
dude, did you ever have your rats like all sync up on their delivery dates and drop all their rats in 1 week instead of, because I got 6, 12, like 21 bins of rats that got 4 females to 1 male in each bin. And
All stars, welcome.
Last
mine are,
month,
well, sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. Sometimes you'll just have way too many rats. Sometimes you got them to where it's like, where's all the rats? You know, it's like.
last month they all held out until 1 fucking week, and then we had like 400 fucking babies, and you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it gets crazy sometimes. That's like I always tell people, it's like when you breed rats, you either have not enough or too many. There's no fucking happy medium. It's like they're either rip roaring or something's going wrong. Your females are getting old or something, or your males or something. But it's either too much or not enough. What's up, buddy? Look, the pooch asleep. Big old turd pooch down there.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy? You're on YouTube.
I'm about ready to shoot the 3 that I got.
Just shooting them, huh? Ding.
Oh
They're
my
killing
God,
the
you don't
chickens.
understand.
Are they killing the chickens?
No, they just won't. When that trike fires up, they will not shut the fuck up. They got all my neighbors pissed off.
Oh yeah, I got fucking like my dog. I got my bully and shit. That motherfucker, he'll bite the weed eater, the fucking lawnmowers. He don't give two shits. If it's a motor, he'll bite that shit. He don't care. He'll fucking bark, and if you're doing a drill, he'll come up and bite your fucking hand in the drill. And anything with a motor, he's fucking all over it. It kills me.
Yep. I can fire that trike up, leave my house, come back 45 minutes later, and the dogs are still fucking barking nonstop the whole fucking time.
Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna say
that's
season's
crazy.
not over, but
Who's
still.
Jason? What?
I was responding to that.
Well, thanks for putting it up there so I could read it. I mean, it was there for 0.2 of a second and gone again.
Oh, gee, they're talking foosball bullshit. Fucking foosball. The fucking foosball. Ain't nobody like no fucking foosball.
Fuck no. If it ain't got motors, tits, or scales, I don't pay it no attention.
NASCAR just goes left.
No, NASCAR sucks.
I don't like NASCAR.
They ruined NASCAR as soon as they started doing those qualification races or whatever the fuck they call them, the quarter races bullshit, and it was fucking dumb.
They fucked up NASCAR when they went into overtime in NASCAR.
Well, the whole thing is it got too fucking popular, so they couldn't do anything. Everything they did was criticized, and you know, if anything happened, somebody got hurt. Oh my god, the sport's fucking killing people. So then they're changing all this shit, making all these rules, restrictor plates and shit, and it's like that's not racing anymore. It's like it's bracket racing, basically. It's like fucking, you know, it's crazy.
Yep.
Whatever happened to building a bunch of fast cars and see who's faster? You know, it's like.
It's like they need to start over again and go back to the 50s and
yeah, when they had shine cars. Most of the fucking that's how NASCAR started was all them shine boys. They fucking beefing up all them cars with nasty suspension to hold all the shine.
Fucking flathead 8s that were running on straight fucking alcohol.
Yep, shit was crazy back then. No restrictor plates and shit. They just went at it. What's wrong, David? You look like you're about ready to fucking fall over or something.
Nope.
You trying to hang in there or what?
What is he, a six-pack deep?
Shit.
He's probably in trouble. He gets in trouble all the time when he's live.
Motherfucker, ain't no one in trouble, maybe you.
Why am I in trouble?
You locked her out.
No, she locked herself out. That shit
No,
was funny. She was beating on the window like the fucking police was here. That chick kills me. You know, because I'm all down here in the basement. Next thing you know, somebody's rapping on the fucking window. I'm like, what the fuck? But she's done it a couple times now, so it's funny.
Locked your own wife out.
Yeah, I haven't watched NASCAR in years. Yeah, because it sucks.
So what the fuck, Justin? Did you and Gary kiss and make up or what?
No, I just wanted to see his
last week they did.
I wanted to see the nub to see if he was telling the truth.
Justin was all like, hey, can I rub your nub for good luck? He's like, can I make a wish?
What are you talking about making a wish?
Motherfucker,
I'm talking about that motherfucker's foot.
You over there rubbing his nub and shit, making fucking friends with Gary. And you're like, I love you, Gary.
Motherfucker lies about so much shit. I wanted to make sure he's telling the truth. And he only half told the truth because he still got half a foot. Motherfucker got an ankle and a heel.
That's why they're going to make a new
Yeah,
Hobbit
he
movie
told
just
me
after him.
he sent me a message on Messenger saying he lost half his fucking leg.
Yeah, see, I thought he lost like the whole thing. He was gonna have like a nub past his knee or something. Nope, motherfucker only lost
Yep.
half his foot.
I mean, that sucks either way you slice it. I feel
Well,
bad for
yeah,
him.
it's not good to have half your foot fucking gone, but you know, you don't have to elaborate the story. People thinking that you're fucking broke down. He could walk on his nub.
Yeah, he's good. He could hobble. You know, he might. He's gonna.
He can
Well,
still go get his old.
he even said his doctor said he should have been walking already.
He can still get up and go get his old lady an ice cream sandwich and a glass of water.
Oh, my
he got
God! When
yelled.
she yelled at him the other night, that was funny. God, I could not
Last
stand
week,
that.
yeah.
I could not
She was
deal with it.
all,
It'd be too much.
fucking get me a goddamn ice cream and like a drink, and he
I
was
mean, the
like,
old lady will say, "Hey, babe, will you grab me an ice cream or something if I'm getting in the fridge or something?" You know, that's all normal. You know, normal shit. But she all screaming at him like he's the fucking, you know, he's the servant and shit. And it's like, fuck, man. If you want ice cream that bad, get your ass up and go get it. It's like,
No
fuck.
shit.
Gary, if you're watching, I just like Benji. I got to be real. You're a bitch. All right, like I do what my
She
wife
does
wants when
seem a
she
little
asks me, but
abusive. She do.
like,
She do.
goddamn, but like that, no, fuck you.
Oh, you know
Like,
she'll whip his ass. That's why he does that shit. She'll beat this shit. Now he's only got one
because he
foot.
can't.
He's very
Well,
fat.
he can't run now. He can't fucking run now. He could only hobble away. That's only like halfway to the door, and then a fucking brick inside of his fucking dome. Just bank.
No, that shit's like her house or something that he's whipped somehow. I mean, like,
He can't run this time though.
you know, she ain't
Okay,
giving him no
before
miracle
maybe in the
pussy or
past he
nothing.
might be able
She
to.
sound like she ain't never gave him none, but so
Dude, he was
you know
on
damn well
Lickus
it ain't that.
when Licka was running live and shit. He was on there saying he got a Bugatti, he got a fucking minivan with a
Oh,
Hemi.
yeah. Well, no, it was funny. Like he sent some picture of like a fucking like a Chevelle and something else in a basement or something, saying they were his cars. And I think it was J&G. He went on fucking Google and Googled Chevelles
Yep,
or something and found the exact same picture. It was
yep.
like, bullshit. That's my picture in my garage. It's like, don't lie, motherfucker. It's like, it's funny. He kills me.
Hey, I got a 65 Corvair in the garage and it's covered in fucking chicken shit. You want to see it?
He's not a sweetheart.
That's
He
Justin's bestie.
Yeah,
That's number 2 bestie.
like the Whitakers. No shit. The Whitakers don't. That's no fucking bullshit.
Justin's
No,
number
he's
1
too
bestie.
dumb.
Fucking Benji.
He's too dumb to fall in that family.
No, Gary looks like he's sibling to the fucking Whitakers. Like he's a fucking cousin or something. He got one eye this way, one eye that way, and shit. I don't know if you guys know who the Whitakers are, but she does apparently. And yeah, I bet he's in the family. Yeah, he's.
Yes.
And Ray's the one that barks. Ray the Whitaker, the Ray Whitaker or whatever. He's the one that barks. That's all he does is bark. It's fucking crazy.
I could see Gary being a distant cousin.
Well, yeah, it's like there's no sense. He was always like tried to make everything a bigger and better story. He said he had animals at first. If you had 5 snakes, he had 10. If you had fucking 2 riding lawnmowers, he had 12, or something. It was always, no matter what it was, it could be the littlest topic. He would try to blow it up to where, he had more or something. It's like he's some ninja person or some shit and played with Willie Muffin.
Yep.
In the day, played some pool or something.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I still need to whip your ass as a pool, David. You ain't got a goddamn chance. I'll whip your ass.
I'll whoop your ass. I want to play a real game. No.
I'll beat you left or right.
I got a bad hand and I still whoop that ass.
You ain't never gonna whip my ass in a game of pool unless I scratch on the 8 ball or the 9 ball or something.
I will whip that ass. No problem.
It's never gonna happen.
You know the story why Benji won't talk to me no more, right?
Because he's a dope head? I don't know what.
About a year and a half, maybe 2 fucking years ago, I was busting his balls left and right. And he actually called my old lady on Instagram and asked her to tell me to leave him alone and quit picking on him.
Yeah,
like a little.
He actually turned out to be pretty soft as far as that goes. If you gave him shit, he took everything so fucking like to the heart. It was like, fuck, Benji. It's like, And then, it was funny because he would take it to the heart. So, of course, I'm going to say something else, because it made for good TV. You know what I'm
A
saying?
little bit deeper.
Anyway,
No, he sent me a message, said he never liked me, hated me from the beginning, all this shit.
okay, so let's clarify this. Justin's told me the story already because we're co-hosts, but it's funny that the whole time, like Justin's saying, like he always thought Justin was an asshole. He never considered Justin a friend, and that's the funny part, right? Like, so, like that's why I like Justin. Justin has this stupid, sorry, I have to be honest, but this like fucking doesn't give a fuck attitude. Will say stupid shit right on top of his head. That's the same like me in person. Like when I'm at work, when I'm sober, I'm fucking different, right? Like people hate me at my job. It is what it fucking is. But at the end of the day, like Justin has that same likeness that I like, and like I feel like Benji or anyone else,
I just
like
say
if
shit
you're
that
not
most people don't want to
well,
say.
right. So when you say some shit like that, most people don't want to hear it. So that's why I'm saying, like with Justin, him and I, like, man, if you can't have a hard skin and like,
Starry Native, thanks for coming in. Thank you.
oh my god, no, Benji's a bitch. Let me just say that.
No, he's just a little fused right now. He'll be fine.
No, he's fag. He's sucking dick. He's taking it up the back door right now just for a little meth. So I'll let you sprinkle it on my penis as I try to smoke it and lick it. Will you please?
That's getting a
Wow.
little whacked out there.
That's probably what he's doing right now. I'm just being honest. But see, that's the
No,
same shit. Like,
wasn't that if he come to Washington? Didn't his girly friend have a boyfriend or something? So he was willing to take one for the team.
he was willing to take one for the team and please hers. But if the dude was willing to pound him in the ass, he was willing to take it. I have this
Oh,
on
wow.
code. I have this all. I already sent Justin the video. I can show you everything. This motherfucker weird.
Wow.
The video I
That's
got
fucked
doesn't have
up.
any audio to it. It just shows him with loading up his little crack pipe. Well, after that one show, he said something like, "Are you going to call me?" And I was like, "No," because I didn't have any reason to call me. And then apparently he thought I
So
had
what
me.
you're saying is he not only does he play bass in a band, he takes the bass.
Well, I don't know if he does on a regular basis, but he said he was willing to take one for the team. Apparently, for that girly friend he is.
So what's that say?
Well, yeah, it starts off shady when your girlfriend has a boyfriend. So just right there is a red flag for me most of the time. You know what I'm saying?
I would say 95% of the time. Now, understand this, though. I have been with my wife for almost now 13 years, and she was married when we met.
Oh, yeah. Trish was still, I mean, she was separated, but she was married when we met, too.
And now we're married, of course. So.
Yeah. That's no big deal.
But with somebody you don't know that lives all the way on the other side.
Well, that's what I mean. If you get in a relationship with girls and I'm only with him because of this or that, I'm going to leave him this. If you believe her and go with it, that's fine. But there's a little chance of that. But like you said, at least 98% of the time, if the girlfriend got a boyfriend, it's a no. But hey, if he's willing to take one for the team, that's on him.
But he's losing weight in the wrong way. Okay,
Well,
maybe if he cleared up,
he do look unhealthy, but that's just the way it is.
If he would take the right proper diet, went to a doctor, was like, "Hey, what should I eat to make me lose weight?"
He
And they
wasn't
gave
on
him
the
the
live
diet.
stream 2 minutes. You could tell he was doing something. His face is all sunk in. He looked like he was on the shit right then and there. It was like, for somebody to be able to tell that quick, there should be like, he should realize there's quite a difference, you know.
There was a huge. Yeah, no, I am disappointed. He deserves to get punched in his face.
See, Solo, look, this is a real size dog right there. That dog's wieners is as big as your wieners. That's a real dog right there. It's a full grown one.
What is that? A chocolate lab?
Yeah. He's an extremely large one, though. He's a little bit bigger than normal. Dang that. But he'll like destroy shit. Like if he's in the living room, gets excited, the table knocks over. I mean, it'll get nasty. He's like,
oh yeah, they get stupid.
Bowl in the china shop type shit. It's funny. Yeah, Karma's my best. Well, yeah, I remember when he was weird, all weird and shit with Solo and shit. That's he was a dick for a long time for no reason.
But now he takes dick for meth.
I know he kept saying shit all the time, and it was like, well, you know, even if everything you say is true, who gives two shits? You know, oh, this person's this person, and she's just playing her, and this and that, and all this craziness. It's like, who fucking cares? It's like, you know, I never understood why that fucked with him so bad. It just like pissed him off like nothing else. And it was like, what the fuck? You know, why do you care that much? You know?
Benji.
I razzed Benji, I razzed Gary there for a long time. And I kept it PG-13 with them guys. Then all at once, fucking Benji started being rude with fucking Solo, and I fucking let him fucking have it, because Solo's a sweetheart. She supports everybody, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
No, there was all kind of people rustled up about all that bullshit, and I didn't understand what the big fucking deal was.
Damn.
I love Solo. She don't live that far from me, man. If I have to, I'll fucking get an Uber and go kick somebody's ass.
Stop spreading lies. I used to tell that shit to people all the time. They're all like, oh, you're such a nice guy. It's like, don't be telling that shit to people. It's like, you keep that to yourself. She was the only TikTok homie I had. Well, her and Deranged, they were always there. Well, Fungus Queen was there too.
I don't know. I don't do TikTok.
Yeah, it sucks.
I could get 5,000 views. There'd be only one comment or two comments.
No, see, I Justin will tell you, I used to get so many fucking likes on my videos on TikTok. But once they banned me from that shit.
Channel you did, but you didn't do it very long.
Yeah, they banned me again quickly. Even on the first one.
I deleted my
like 7,000
views TikTok today.
Easy.
I got more views on my first video than I got on my last fucking like 30 videos on TikTok. So I deleted the old one. I'm gonna start over. I believe I was what they call shadow banned on the TikTok.
You've been banned.
Because I get like 10,000 views, 25,000 views, and then all of a sudden I kept getting like 300 or 400 views on every video. And every now and then maybe 2,000-3,000. But no big number videos like I used to get before. It's like fucking, you know, you can only put out so many videos before it's fucking, you know. And that ain't no bullshit. Queen got some crazy video. Fungus Queen over there, she got one where she's like riding this little thing, and there's like somebody chasing her, some craziness. She got all kind of little videos. They're funny. Funny. There's one she's got. It's the fucking the filter that makes you look like the fucking who's that little gremlin bastard on that one show. But she uses that filter, it makes her look creepy. Yeah, they banned my big account because my first account had like 20,000 people or 38,000. I was getting paid, all that bullshit, and then they pinched me. You're banned. At least YouTube paid me the money they owed me. Fucking TikTok, they owed me a few $100. They didn't pay me. It's like, you motherfuckers. If you already make the money, they should pay you. Because they, especially on TikTok, because they make you keep the money in your TikTok account for 2 months before you can withdraw it. So they're just building interest on your own money, them less. So if you get banned, you got 2 months worth of money in there that you can't get. You know, it's like, what the fuck? It's like they don't pay you out. On YouTube, because I had 2 different accounts, so I still have an active AdSense account. So even though my one channel was banned, they still paid me the money they owed me. So that helped. But then the second month was like hardly no money, and then this third month I'll get no money for September at all. And then hopefully in October 5th I'll be able to fucking reapply. But TikTok's really weird. I mean, you could fucking, somebody whines about your video and they'll just pinch you down. And then now they call it a strike, because before they would just take your video away and just threaten you a whole bunch. You could be threatened like 50 times before they did anything.
Right.
But
Well,
now they call them strikes like YouTube. It's like, oh, you got another strike. Oh, you got another strike. It's like, what the fuck, man?
I gotta call it quits, Justin.
We'll get the fuck out of here. Nobody likes you anyway. No, we can go. It's fine. We've been going 3 hours and 15 minutes.
All right.
So now you're in trouble then.
Yes.
What the fuck? I just got here, man.
You
You've been
should
on
have
here
came
for
in
almost
earlier.
like 45 minutes.
Yeah, we've been doing
You
this
just-
for 3 hours and 15 minutes. I'm good.
All right, guys.
All right, I'm out too. So you got to end the live and all that. So